What's up, guys? Welcome to Timmy Talk. This is currently our 6th podcast. We're December 23rd, I believe.
Yes.
23rd?
Yes.
Okay. I'm here with Chrissy the Missy.
What's up, guys?
Ia the fat boy.
Hi.
Okay, that's enough for you. Sadly, Brandon's not here with us, but we have a recurring special guest, Samuel Bernier.
Yo, boy.
He's back with some coffee. Timmy Talk.
Of course.
All right, so we have a couple of special topics that we wanted to discuss. Ia was actually curious to wonder what our Christmas schedule was like. So if you guys
traditions
don't mind,
and stuff like that.
I'm gonna go first if you guys don't mind.
Go for it.
So I don't have like much going on. I used to have more, but because of like members of my family passing and like some traditions being like more broken, I have just a couple of things that I do. So I have like 2 suppers. I have one on the 24th, one on the 25th. So I have like my mom's side on the 25th and my dad's side on the 24th.
Okay.
And in the morning on the 25th, we always have a tradition that like my brothers come over and we open gifts. So like most of like the gift openings like done on the morning of the 25th. And this year it's a bit special because it's my first year with my girlfriend.
Aww.
So
cute.
so yeah, it's like.
Are you going over to her place for Christmas?
I'm not actually. Which was like, yeah, her parents, I think they're not like super okay with that. Like,
well,
I
you
think
not
it's
going?
normal. Yeah, I mean, you know, what
See, this is what I've always asked. Like, if you want to spend Christmas with your family, why would your girlfriend be pissed, or why would her parents be like not okay with it, or stuff like that? That's what I never understood.
Some people like to split. Like, let's say on the night of the 24th, it's like 50-50. So like, part of the night you're at her place, part of the night you're at yours. But like, I don't like the fact that I'm missing half of my night.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I don't mind not being at her place.
Exactly.
And I'm pretty sure she doesn't care either.
Like, it's not like you guys are like freaking married, house together, and like.
Yeah, like if you can, perfect. If you can't, well, that's too bad.
Exactly.
Like, my boyfriend doesn't come over to my Christmas.
No.
Well, he doesn't really celebrate Christmas, so like, kind of doesn't help. But like, I don't force him to come.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Stop! Stop! We
That
haven't
was
even
given.
been like 5 minutes in the podcast. Already
That was
started
given.
a section.
That was an easy one. Yeah, so, and for, I don't know if you probably celebrate New Year's though, right? Because that's not really, but that's not
Well,
like a religious
I wouldn't know with my family.
Okay. Well, us typically it's just like a friends thing.
Yeah, it depends on the family, I guess.
No, but like, in the past like few years, we've always done like parties and last year was at my place,
exactly, depends. Like,
Really?
my family always do like a supper for that.
Okay.
And they stand up till midnight and then they go sleep because they're all early birds. But
second midnight hits. Bye, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another thing. Like my family, we used to like finish our like events around 3 a.m.
Wow,
and
really?
now we probably finish around 12:30.
Yeah, I mean it's more like 10.
Yeah.
10, like Christmas
I
at
hate
10,
that.
everyone's sleeping.
I wish it was like that with my family. Oh my god.
It's because like most of my family like used to be super party people, and they got old. So.
With age
Yeah,
comes wisdom, they say.
I wish it
But
was
that's
like
not
that.
wisdom though. That's just boredom.
No, it
That's
is.
being
You go
bored.
to sleep earlier, to wake up earlier, you know, to get more shit done during your day. And
But when it's Christmas, you have nothing to do. All you do is like, you know, play with your gifts and.
Yo, you would think.
people
okay,
find stuff.
You can
to
go
do.
because I'm pretty much done my
People
schedule.
find stuff to do.
Stuff to do in the morning, yeah. So basically, my Christmas is 24th at my mom's side of the family. Well, sometimes we switch, but I guess this year 24th is at my mom's side of the family, which we're already like, man, we're so many kids, like, such a big family that we had to split the family in half because
Really?
Because we were too much.
But like on the same side of the family.
So my family, like, because like my parents and like my uncles and aunts, whatever, they're from the same village, not from the same family, the same village. Like, they've known each other since forever. So like my dad's side of the family and my mom's side of the family,
Where
they
you
know
from?
each other.
Mhm.
Lebanon, but
Yeah, but I mean
like they're
which
in
city?
villages basically.
Oh really? It's not like just Beirut.
Well, Beirut is like the
It's a city.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna
that's
say
what I was
country.
thinking.
Woohoo! Okay, it's a city, but then within they used to live like in.
There
well,
are
they die
different,
half.
there are different sections
Yeah,
and stuff
basically.
like
Okay.
And
I
my
don't know
mom's
that.
side of the family, my dad would like, even if they're not like blood like related.
I hope
they've-
not.
No, yeah. Fuck. They still like knew each other, so like, it's like.
It's just like one big family instead of two.
Basically.
Uh-huh.
that. Why don't you
Makes
rent
sense.
a communal center?
We did, man.
Please.
For so many years, and then we're like, okay, fuck it, because the only one we could rent is like far away, and half of my family's in Ottawa, so it's like a bitch. And then like, my uncles are
'Cause they're
dumb.
far?
Some of the like Ottawa, like Orleans and Canada, and like
Yeah,
stuff like that.
just
that
because
they're
like
really-
some people probably don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So we'll find something in the middle and like
Well,
maybe a month or
either
two
way-
before.
Oh, we've
reserve
tried
it.
everything, trust me. But either way, it's
Really?
nice to just have like two families split because it's a lot of people all at
Yeah.
once. And but I don't only know my first cousins. I like hang out with like my third and fourth cousins.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Like because we're just like.
Like,
just-
is there like
you know.
a big? Because me, for example, I have some cousins that I have like a huge age difference with, and because of that, I don't like bond
No.
as much, and like so that's like, is it like the second and third cousins, like you
No,
bond with
see,
them because?
So the
we're
kids,
your age?
the kid, yeah, we're all the same age. So like,
Yeah.
there's two groups of ages. There's the younger kids, like some of them are still in like elementary school. Like one of the younger kids ish, like one of them just got into high school, and then
Okay.
the older ones were all like in university or done school or whatever.
Mhm.
We hang out with each other, and the kids hang out with each other, and the adults hang out with each other. So like the grown adults.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have cousins that have kids, but then you still call them cousins?
No.
Like kids? Yeah.
No. I have one cousin that got married recently, so that's like a big step. That's a thing. But anyway, so
When's the ring?
where's the ring? Is that what you
Yeah.
said? What do you mean? Where's the ring?
Well, for you and your boyfriend.
Oh.
My boyfriend. We've been together for like a year and 7 months.
Well,
Calm
how
down.
long has the newly fiancé couple been together?
Oh no, for like years. No, it's not the.
No, your
for
friends.
years,
Yeah,
years,
your
years.
friends. I was like
No,
a
the
year.
two. Okay, he's referring because two like people that I know they got engaged
Yeah, they
recently.
just
But no,
got
my
engaged.
cousin is like another person.
Okay. My
She's
bad.
like she's been with her boyfriend for like years and like.
Okay.
Now they got a house and stuff. Anyways, so basically my Christmas thing, mom's side and dad's side, and then I had something with like my girlfriends, and then, well, usually I'd spend Christmas with my boyfriend, but he's in Montreal with his dad and his sister and like
Yeah.
a bunch of his people. But he doesn't, like I said, he doesn't really celebrate Christmas, so we don't do the whole like gift exchange and stuff like that. Like the only reason why I would give him a gift is because his birthday is December 28th, so like.
Oh.
Yeah. So
At
like,
least everybody has a birthday close to to Christmas.
To
It kind of
Christmas, yeah.
sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
I
little
feel
brother's
that.
December 10th.
I suffer from that. I just.
How come?
Really? When's your
Yeah, it's the
20th
20th
of January.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my girlfriend had already packed everything up, so she was like, "Well, you do want to open all of them
Oh, are you
last night?"
serious?
Yeah, so I opened all of them.
Like including your birthday gift.
Yeah.
That's so
I
funny.
lo-
so funny.
Well,
way.
she brought them and she was like, "If you want,
Yeah.
you can open all of them."
Mhm.
I was like, "They're there. I won't just say no. Just
Yeah.
keep half of them for later."
I
No,
can't say
so
What'd you
no.
get?
Mm.
mostly clothes
Okay.
and
Okay.
Super Smash Bros.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
about it.
Yeah, fuck, yo, the new Ultimate, man. I
Yes.
can't wait to play it.
Yeah.
Same. I haven't played yet.
Apparently, there's a DLC coming out. It's like Pity Piranha coming to Piranha Plant.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
The Piranha Plants in like
In Mario.
like like original Mario. They like
They
come
were
up from the
go
tubes.
above
Yeah.
the like from the
Oh,
ladders.
those
They're coming out of the
plants.
pipes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was
The ladders of pipes, yeah.
Weren't those like plants?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Piranha
That's a plant, yeah.
A piranha plant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, I was so
What the
lost.
hell?
Like
you
the
hear?
name of it is like Pity Piranha or something like that.
PD Piranha.
Yeah,
Yeah, because in French
How
it's a
can
bit
you
different.
catch
That's
them?
why I was like,
Like chomp?
yeah.
That's
It's
it?
it's basically like its legs are like roots, and he chomps
Just like
people with his
Bellsprout.
mouth.
Just like Bellsprout.
Exactly.
Okay, just like Bellsprout then.
It's a Pokemon.
Bellsprout is.
No, I know what it is.
Okay,
It's yellow and it has that like long thing.
Yeah. And what do
See, I
you do
know.
for Christmas, son?
well, it's a bit complicated. I don't know if you've heard of it.
No, I haven't.
Because I'm working as a security guard.
Yeah.
So it's open 24/7, even Christmas,
Oh.
even New Year's.
Yeah.
So this year I'm working 24th, 25th, and 26th,
Yeah.
12-hour shift.
Ew.
So
Must
from
be
11
great.
to 11.
Wait, this year?
Yes.
Oh.
Like tomorrow.
Merry Christmas, Sam.
Thank you. So
Merry Christmas.
and in New Year it's the same thing. The
Oh
30,
my God,
the
that's
31, and
nasty.
the first.
You're
I'm
probably
working.
paid extra?
Not a lot.
Okay.
Not a
Like
lot.
time and a half?
Yeah.
No,
isn't-
like the legal limits, it's like 1/20th of the last
Really?
month you've made. Yeah, but for me that's a lot. But
Yeah.
Mr. Rich Boy.
I just work a lot.
Mhm.
So the way my parents decided to work that out is the 24th. There's a supper, and because my shift finished at 11, I'll just go after
Mhm.
to open the gifts and everything, and then the next morning, because my parents are split,
Yeah.
so it's two different events, and then the 25th in the morning, I got
Go
a
to your
breakfast.
father's.
Yeah, so I won't
Yeah.
sleep much between them, but
Yeah.
it's not a big deal.
You're used
Monster
to it.
energy.
Yeah, I'm used to it. I've done it
Yeah.
before.
And what
Monster.
about New Year's?
I don't have anything.
Yeah,
Like
so
usually
it's-
I got something with friends.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I.
We have to do something
Well,
this year.
I
I
could
can't
come.
remember.
I finished at 11 and start back at 11, so I could
Yeah.
sleep like 2 hours and I'm fine.
Oh my God, that's so bad.
But I can't remember who, but recently at the restaurant, 2 days ago I think. But we went to a restaurant and
Yeah, 2 days ago.
somebody was talking to me about like he was supposed to go on a trip, and his parents offered him to go on a trip, and he said, or he purposely asked, like, is there anything going on the 31st, because I really want to know. I don't want to like schedule the trip in case we're doing something.
Who?
I can't remember, but it was somebody at the restaurant like right next to me, so it was like,
Really?
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't remember who.
New Year's, my parents are going to the church
Who was close to you?
to party.
Felix?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Big partiers, man. They're
Yeah,
gonna rave
wait.
it up.
I used to go to church actually,
Yeah.
maybe like a few years back. It was like on the 24th, you go,
Yeah.
like
The
at
midnight?
Yeah, midnight mass. That's
Yeah.
what it's called.
Yeah, I used to go to.
Didn't you used to go with your brother?
Yeah, but then we
I
would
remember.
leave
Yeah, I
super early.
remember.
My parents just wanted us to go to like so we can say that we're there, and then
He used
we
to hate
eat
it.
and we leave.
He used to hate it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's me.
same.
He
Oh,
used to hate
it's
it.
terrible.
But my dad comes home drunk. Like I've never like he stumbles down
From
the
church?
stairs from church.
From church?
Yo.
He's drinking the,
What
the
kind of-
Jesus wine?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have no. They
Getting
have
drunk.
they have a
The blood of
bar
Christ,
there.
am I right?
Oh my god. They have a bar there. Like I used to work in
Yo,
the
what
bar.
kind of church do you go to?
Yeah, exactly.
The love ones.
You're not supposed to drink in a church.
Yo, there's like,
no, you can drink in a church.
So
in
it's
church
like-
basement. It's not in the like.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
it's
because there's like
yeah, okay,
white
it's
church,
different.
which is like the boring church, and then there's black church where they're like singing and dancing.
And then there's a
everything's cool.
Lebanese
Lead
church where you
they're
get
just-
fully
They just
hammered.
drink.
Yeah.
Just hammered.
Just drink. And it's funny because I realize how much like when I'm drunk and my dad's drunk, we're like the same person. It's so hilarious.
Twerk on people. And
No. But he gets up and he
Yo,
dance.
imagine though.
He gets up and he dance all the time.
Yeah,
I like
that's crazy.
I remember myself like when I'm drinking the day after, I'm like, fuck man, I couldn't even like say a full sentence completely.
Yeah.
And then like another night my dad was drinking and he was talking to me and I was like, oh my god, that is me.
I can only imagine,
Fucking God.
because I've seen your dad, and he
Stumbles
does
on
not
the
look
stairs.
like-
No, but he's more fun when he's drunk though. He is hilarious.
Who isn't though?
True that.
Me,
True
man.
that.
I can't. I have to stop.
No, you're way more fun.
Am I really?
You just twerk on people.
Yeah, yeah. There's like
There's
no.
like one time. That's it.
There's no like barrier of like what you can and can't
I
do.
know.
It's just like
That's true. That's true. I just.
It's like say it enough and it'll happen probably.
I apparently was looking for someone that I had already said bye to.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Like the person left, and then I was walking around. Then Valerie, one of my friends, she was just like, "I'm gonna go follow her to see like what she's doing," and I was on my adventures, and then I literally looked everywhere, and then Val comes up to me and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm looking for," and she's like, "They left already an hour and a half ago,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Oh."
How drunk were you?
I was
she was pretty-
I was plastered.
This is like what 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of our friends actually was having an event. It's like a DJ event, and it's his first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name's Felix.
Don't look at me like that. You had a
Uh,
shot of
DJ
alcohol.
fucking
B.
sick.
Yeah, DJ fucking sick. Well, I don't know if that's his official name, but
Well, that's what people call
Yeah,
him. So
yeah, yeah.
maybe.
and maybe.
Maybe.
And yeah, so it was at this nightclub, and we all went. It was like we were probably
Yeah.
like 10 or 15 people. That,
Yeah, that
like
knew
friends
him.
that went. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty cool. And we danced a lot, and
I
some
danced a
people were
lot.
more drunk than others. Yeah, I actually didn't drink that night. I don't
That-
know if like
that
did
night?
you notice that I didn't drink?
Yeah, I did. I was actually mad at you that you didn't drink, but I
Like,
didn't tell you.
but like I mean by the way I was acting.
You were acting drunk?
No, by the way I was acting, did I seem like I hadn't drank?
No, you were like.
But did
the
you drink?
One,
No.
Because the
Like,
two
not at
times I
all, or
remember-
like a
no,
drink?
None.
You
Like,
weren't.
nothing.
No, you weren't drunk. Because I
You
remember
drink?
you left early, and
I
I'm like,
wasn't
oh,
there.
he probably has like
Oh,
work or
it's true,
something the
yeah.
next day.
Me neither.
And then I was just like, what the fuck is he
I was
not
playing with
drinking? I didn't say that to you. I said that to Megan. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I actually told her, I'm like, why the fuck is he not drinking? And then she's like, I don't know. I was
Mhm.
like, okay, and I left.
No, but what I meant is like, because I was dancing like a lot.
Yeah, but you always dance sober, like.
Yeah.
When there's music.
You're a
It's
good
just
dancer.
It's
You're
that.
a good dancer.
Nah.
No,
I just
no, he's
danced.
not.
No,
No, he's not. Oh my god.
I've heard stories that
When's
he's
the
a
last
good
time you saw
dancer.
me dance?
Every time.
No, you didn't see last?
Like, la danse du tabarnak.
What's la danse du
What
tabarnak?
is
Last
that?
time,
That
here, you, Chong, and Bert were so drunk.
I can't remember what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
At his
Yeah,
party?
that's how
It
drunk
was
I was.
here.
At
It was
his
the
party?
night that Justin got hit.
Oh,
His
you
birthday
mean that?
night.
Yeah.
It was his birthday.
One of our friends, his girlfriend got punched. Completely punched in the face. Did we tell that story?
No, I think we talked about the Milwaukee one when Bert hit.
Oh
Brandon.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
From
Bert hit
Cat.
Brendan.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think so, not 100%.
No, okay, so one of our friends, you guys probably know what the circle game is, but it's basically this game where you just like hold a circle under your belt with your fingers, right?
Oh, okay.
And when
Yeah,
you,
the okay sign.
yeah, exactly. And when you look at the circle, well, basically the person's allowed to punch you.
Mhm.
Yeah, there was a big meme going on about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
everybody
basi-
know what it is.
Yeah. So our friend he does this to Sam.
Yeah.
And the guy basically completely missed Sam, and then so
He tried to punch me, but the girl moved forward at the same time, and he punched the girl in the face, and the
No.
glass went over.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, he basically just punched her in the face, broke her glasses,
That's the funny
and
No.
she had like this red scar apparently like on her nose.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah, like
Good thing
like
that
a
her
good
glasses
hit.
were
Well, Sam moved out
metal.
of the way, then she got
Because they
punched.
can bend back.
Yeah, I think they were bent.
Yeah.
They weren't broken.
Yeah, there was.
If,
yeah.
if there had been like
But she told me she had to
this
change.
kind of material and you,
She
Oh,
told me
yeah.
she
because
had to change.
because the thing on the side was so thin
Mhm.
that I told
It
her I
bent.
could replace it,
Mhm.
but it might broke. So
Yeah,
she was
yeah.
like, "No, just forget it."
Yeah, I think she tried, but yeah,
Yeah,
she
it
got
was really
punched.
thin. Those girl glasses, like yours, exactly like yours.
Oh, like the
The
really
thin,
thin metal.
really
Yeah, that's
thin.
the new like style, right? Like aviators. It's like
Yeah, Ray-Bans Aviator. Man,
yeah,
fuck these glasses though. They cost so much.
yeah.
Like,
Are these Ray-Bans?
yeah,
Yeah, it's Ray-Bans.
They
But-
cost like 300.
yeah, but I got them at a discount. I got it at a discount
What?
because like I'm Leb, so I know people.
I know people. Yeah, I actually saw recently like I'm not sure what, but it was I was talking about this company. I can't remember the name, but they basically hold the monopoly on like glass lens. Like
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the lens, not the lens. Sorry, but the frames.
Yeah.
Like so, the reason a frame because a frame probably costs like max $5 to make.
Yeah.
And they
Oh, yeah.
can easily cost like $200.
Yeah, but the lens
It's
costs
crazy.
a lot. That's the thing.
Yeah,
But
just the
technically,
frames are crazy expensive.
When I go buy glasses, the frames cost a lot more than the lens.
Really, not where I go.
why?
Yeah,
Where
Where
do
I
you
go-
go?
Yeah.
I pay like $80 for my frames. For
I
my
don't know what the name is.
lenses.
Oh, okay, no, online. No, if you cause there's a
Online,
site, Clearly
okay, no.
Contacts,
Yeah.
where the lenses, depending on what you want the lenses
Mhm.
to be. If you get the normal ones, like the normal ones with scratch proof, like $55 per lens.
No, I have the whole reflective scratch. I have like the whole thing, break proof. No.
Okay.
I just
I
know
said
a guy.
the normal ones. I said the normal ones.
Yeah.
But the normal, like I have everything everything you can put on the lenses.
Yeah,
On the
I
yeah?
said the normal ones online are worth $55.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
Maybe you got a big discount.
When you buy them, do you buy only the frame or the glass are already inside?
I buy them like both at
Yeah,
the same
both.
time.
Yeah, exactly. It's the installation that costs a lot, because
Right,
you can't just have a bunch of them and give it, unless you have like a specific.
What do you mean a bunch?
What do
Like
you mean?
lenses?
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
adapted to your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why it costs a lot. It's
Yeah,
not.
but I'm
it's
saying-
not
but
just the frame.
Where
yeah,
I
but
get
the frame
it-
is expensive.
I'm
Yeah, it
saying the
depends.
frame
Mine are
costs-
not.
But like for example,
not.
like sunglasses are crazy expensive as well.
Yeah, because of the brand. That's but not
Yeah,
but not all of them
No,
cost
but
a lot.
but what I was hearing about is that like this one company has the monopoly on most frames, And when there's like a new company that comes in, they do on purpose to like lower prices, and then that company goes out of business, and then they just re-up their prices. So there's like no hope for like a second company.
Really?
Yeah, and because of that, that's the reason, the main reason. Because like making glasses isn't expensive.
Oh no, it's not.
Like even prescription glasses, it just think about it.
And we have to pay a shit ton of money to
Yeah.
like because we can't see.
And it's like most people, like probably like 50% of Americans wear glasses. It's like
A lot of
think
people
about
wear
it, like
glasses.
even how many like different types of points are there? I'm not like really familiar with glasses, but like usually it's like
Minus
from
50.
0 to 10 basically. But
No.
you can go higher than 10.
No, there was a girl
And-
in high school that have 12.
yeah, but
It
that
was
was exceptional.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
but
was
that was a
huge.
specific case. Like that's her.
Yeah, but it's still
Okay, but
possible.
I'd say like the
Yeah,
average
that's
is
not
like
the average.
0.5 to 10.
Yeah,
Does that
no,
make sense?
10 is
No,
a
no.
lot.
0.5
It's
is
like
a lot. Like average is
4. 4 is max.
Like,
Average
I'm
4 is
four.
max.
4.
I'm like 375 4.
Okay.
I'm 2.
Okay, does
Yeah.
it
I'm
go
1 and
by
3.
number or does it go by decimal?
Both.
Both.
So is it like 0.5?
Yeah, it's
0.5,
1.5. There's no
okay.
0.2. Like,
One-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
1.52.
So like there's like probably like 20 kinds of lenses that are
actually,
generally
no,
sold.
sorry. There's 0.2. I was 0.5 before.
Okay.
So there's.
But like imagine that means that there's probably like millions of each lens made,
Yeah.
like mass produced.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why would it be so expensive?
Because I want to make money.
Yeah,
It
because I
depends where you go. I go to a local store. That's why it's different.
yeah, it's probably
I
nice.
thought-
And I don't pay 300 for my.
Yeah,
Me
that's
neither.
pretty expensive.
That's
I
really
know,
expensive.
but
it's just
my-
for the brand.
but-
You don't even have the name of the brand on it.
Yeah, but
It's
you know it.
underneath here, but you know it's Ray-Bans. That's
Yeah,
why.
you just look at them and you're like, those the
are
bands that make it.
expensive.
Right.
No, really.
What are
It's
mine?
the-
When
I don't
you
know.
look at them, they don't look like Ray-Bans. They look like cheap glasses.
They look like cheap glasses.
Cheap
Yo,
glasses.
They
you just
look-
saying that to piss her off.
Excuse
No.
me.
They actually do. They actually look. I saw something like that, and my sister bought some
In Dollarama.
like this. I
No,
swear
no.
to God. I swear
See,
to
but the
God.
difference is quality.
Yeah, probably.
It's not
I know, but they
good.
You
look.
can- you
They
can-
look. I'm not saying. I'm not saying that.
Okay, well, yours look cheap too because they're plastic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm only saying how they look.
Well, I fucked your sister.
I'm just saying. It's
No,
like,
but
But
they
yeah,
look fine.
like
yeah,
It looks like
they
real
look great,
metal.
actually.
The one you're talking about,
look, if
like
you actually
plastic.
touch them,
It looks
and
like real metal.
you feel
I'm
that.
saying they
Can I
touch it?
Go for
they
it.
can be
Yeah, touch that.
coated. They can be coated. Okay, I said
That's
how
not
I said
cheap.
they look.
They don't look cheap.
But they don't look cheap though. I'm not saying like I wear everything expensive. I'm
No,
just saying,
I
like,
know.
These glasses don't look like.
Weird flex, but okay. So
I'm just
at the
saying.
time that this was posted, Weird Flex but okay was still an acceptable meme.
No, it's not.
No,
Okay.
it's not. No, it's not anymore. No.
Wait, it's
It's
not?
a dead
It's
meme.
been.
No, it's a dead meme.
It's been 2
Oh,
weeks.
it's a dead.
Yeah,
I thought it was
I'm
something
so
happened.
not up to
No,
date
no.
on memes.
Mm.
For 2 reasons. First of all, I don't have an Instagram.
Yeah, that's
Second of all, I hate Instagram.
The new meme is
because
Will
of
Smith.
I
what happened
don't-
to your account.
No, well, actually, I can talk about that. That's a fucked up story. Okay, so I have no clue. I really, I have to like emphasize this. I have no clue how this happened, but it was a few days after I made my Instagram account. So I was kind of curious because a lot of people were talking about like Instagram memes and stuff like that. I wasn't actually curious about like social stuff because most of like important things happen on Messenger, honestly. So like Facebook Messenger. So I don't really need an Instagram. It's more like a curiosity thing than anything else. So I made it. I didn't post any pictures at all. I got a few followers, and then like a few days after, somebody like texts me. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck's up with
It
your
was Bird.
Instagram account?" Yeah.
Yeah.
And our friend Bird, he just like, "What's up?" And I was like, "What are you talking about, man?" And people start like posting my profile on Facebook, and I'm like, "What?"
No,
the
on
fuck?
Instagram you mean?
No, but they started posting my profile on Facebook.
Wait, why?
Like posting my Instagram account on Facebook.
But why?
Because it was filled with porn pictures.
Yeah, we screenshot
Someone
it.
hacked
Yeah.
you?
And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it
But
was-
why would they
filled
post it
with
on
porn. It was
Facebook?
hilarious.
I think Bert, our friend Bert, like he
Hmm?
posted the pictures on Facebook.
Yeah,
Like,
he
just-
screenshot it and put it on our conversation.
like on conversation. Yeah.
Not like-
Oh,
not-
conversation,
Yeah,
okay.
not on his page.
Okay,
that-
on
yeah.
Messenger.
So
okay.
it's just like easily they probably posted about like 50 porn pics, like
Yeah.
in the span of like 50
But
seconds.
why?
I was.
I
I thought it was a joke,
it's
and
like-
then I looked myself and I was like, "It's so fucking hilarious."
Yeah.
That's-
No, but there's also like those links, and I gained like a few hundred followers after that actually.
Oh my god.
Which
Deletes
isn't like the
the
type
pictures,
of followers
keeps the
that I want, but you know.
But do you know how you got hacked?
No, I have no clue. I really have no clue, and I can promise you that it's not because of like a porn link that I clicked. That did not happen.
Of course.
I'm not that dumb.
Then
I've
you-
done a lot of dumb shit in my life. But I'm not. Porn links. Pro tip: don't. They might hack your Instagram.
The new meme right now is Will Smith that looks through the binoculars of YouTube Rewind.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know where he goes and looks at the
Everybody
binoculars,
knew that.
and then there's like something that pops, like
Like
a
an
kid
image.
killing himself.
Ah,
with
that's
a gun,
hot.
so that's just,
Oh, that's
Next thing is
sad.
you. Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
But I remember before that became a meme, PewDiePie was like making a review of the YouTube Rewind, and he was
Yeah.
like, "This has to be a meme." It
Yeah.
actually became like.
yeah.
Well, of
so
course,
just
because he
getting
said
exposed.
so.
Yeah, exactly.
People like, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the
It's a
YouTube
good
Rewind
idea.
this year.
It's
Don't
terrible,
watch
it's
it.
okay.
No, don't.
Is it really bad?
It's
In
cancer.
2 days, it got 10 million.
Yo, okay,
dislikes.
people, in my opinion, are probably like overreacting to it. It's not like it's bad, but it's not like
It's not horrible.
it's not like death threats bad.
Do you know who Marcus
John.
Marcus Brown, I think is?
Oh, Marquise Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy that Will Smith was talking about. He's
Yeah,
like, I
and
want.
he talked about it.
But
Yeah,
what?
yeah, he said that in the
Okay, so Will Smith's in the YouTube Rewind for God knows what reason.
Yeah, why the heck?
Because he
He's-
started a YouTube channel this year.
So?
Did he?
Yeah.
yeah,
He started.
that's what I follow him.
But
Instagram
Yeah, but
and
he's
YouTube
a
this year.
YouTuber, but he got like
Yeah.
a whole crew and
Yeah.
whole editing team, animation and everything. It's
Yeah.
over budget for YouTube.
Yeah.
Really.
So Will Smith's just like, yo, what's up YouTube? He's like, for this YouTube Rewind, I want Fortnite and Marquise Brown. And I was like, what? And then it's just
Why?
like Marquise Brown, this like tech guy who's
Okay.
he just like he's dressed up in Fortnite and he
On the
pops
bus,
in
yeah,
on
on the
a,
bus.
like a Fortnite bus.
On the battle
That's
bus.
so
But-
this year's YouTube Rewind, because I saw on their Instagram page, whatever. There's a YouTuber who started in Ottawa. That's in YouTube Rewind. I
Who?
think. What's his name?
Dustin?
No, Wolfie Raps.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah,
You
but
know who he is, right?
there was a big controversy with him. I'm actually surprised that they let him.
Who's
Because
Wolfie
he
Raps?
didn't he it's YouTuber. So YouTubers from Ottawa.
Yeah.
YouTube's from Ottawa?
YouTubers from Ottawa.
Ottawa.
Listen,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm trying.
Well, there's a couple of YouTubers from Ottawa that got like really popular, and one of them like got on YouTube Rewinds.
Yeah.
But it was also the same guy who like cheated on his girlfriend with like
Oh,
With this,
he's
with the young girl.
With
Yeah.
a
young
16-year-old.
girl?
Yeah, he's
Well,
like
How old
20
is
some.
he?
It's legal.
He's
like
23,
20
24.
more, I think, or like
Yeah,
in the
it's legal.
20s.
It's legal in Canada.
16 is the legal age.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Canada, yeah.
Yeah, you could be like 40 and have sex with a 4-year.
Because
Yeah,
he also
16,
moved
yeah,
to
16
LA.
is legal
Maybe
age.
that's what people were.
Oh, he moved to LA.
He moved to LA, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, in
Because
USA
all
it's
some of
illegal.
the-
In the States, it's illegal, yeah.
but I don't know if he did it in the
Oh.
States
Oh,
or
he
Canada.
did do it in the
18.
States. He did do it because when this came out, he was living in the States.
Did she lie about her age? You think?
Maybe.
There were some text messages that some are yes that she lied, but some like that she came out and she said
Yeah.
so like kids.
Do you care that I'm 16?
Yeah.
That looks bad.
Seriously.
But what
But
I was
yeah.
trying to say with Marquise Brown.
Marquise Brown.
Yeah, he did a video about YouTube Rewind, saying his opinion.
He was on it.
Yeah.
You can't say shit.
No,
Yeah,
no,
so-
exactly. No,
part of
it
the
was
problem.
really good. It was a good video. He said that the problem was they're trying to just put too much people in it because he said they recorded like a full day of everything, and you see him like 10 seconds, and he's like, there was a lot of scene way better than this,
Mm-hmm.
and they just put that one because they want to put everyone in. You should watch it. Really, it's a really good video.
But
Kind of should watch it, Kim.
the thing is, it's always been that way. That's what I don't get. It's always been a full day recording, and it's always been like, like easily like 100 YouTubers, and they're always like
Yeah, but it wasn't
they've
that
always
much.
got a small part.
Before it was everyone over 1 million, but now
Mhm.
there's so many channels over 1 million. It's
Yeah.
impossible.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing. That's what he was trying to
Well,
say.
I
And he
think-
said
sorry,
they
sorry,
should limit the amount of people. Like he said it himself. Like it's been years he's in it. Like he doesn't mind if he's not in it.
Mm-hmm.
He just let other people do it.
Yeah.
But they're trying to put too many peoples. So you're in it. You're like yes, but I'm like 2 seconds in. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this year, they should have kept like Liza Koshy, like the Vlog Squad, the newest ones that came out, 2018. Basically.
I don't get why there's so many big YouTubers that weren't in it.
I don't know
yeah,
why
exactly.
either.
That's probably my main criticism about it. Like PewDiePie wasn't in it. I don't think he was even asked.
They
to be
should have
in it.
No,
put PewDiePie
because
versus
of the
T-Series.
because of the controversy with him.
That
Yeah,
was
but-
last year.
That's
That was
right.
2 years ago, and it's still a problem.
Okay, but that's what I find funny though is that I think it was like H3 was making a criticism about that because he was saying that in the past YouTube rewinds they basically they neglected to you know, they were like, forget the controversies, we're just gonna put everybody who's popular.
Yeah, I watched that
So-
video.
Yeah, so like everybody who's, it's like if they make a viral video, then they should be in it because they actually represent the brand, whether of, you know, if people like it or
Yeah.
not, because that's what got views, that's what's popular. So like they shouldn't censor their YouTube rewind.
Yeah, but that's
True.
also what they say in that podcast, or it's Marquez. I'm maybe I'm confusing,
Yeah,
but
it's
they
probably
also
Marquis.
they also said the way they're making YouTube one, if you look at it, it's really for advertiser friendly.
Okay, no, that's that's
But-
Yeah, that's H3. Yeah, because they're really building that thing so advertisers like Coca-Cola say, oh, that's advertising friendly, like that's family friendly content. I want to put my ads in it instead of people really choosing really for the community, and that's why I got so many dislikes.
Yeah, YouTube rewind is literally just like a marketing technique.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
Exactly.
But that's why I didn't like freak out about it as much as some people did, because like I've watched pretty much all of the YouTube rewinds and I don't even, you know, I don't care for them because it's literally all, it's just like showing, I can understand why YouTuber might care about it because actually it represents YouTube. So
The
if
platform,
they're
yeah.
not on it or they don't feel like good content was represented, then they might get upset.
For
But
sure.
like for us, it's like, well, you know, typically you should just watch what you like to watch and not watch, you know, what other people are watching that you dislike.
Basically, but there's a lot of people who like I've watched YouTubers, like
I don't
the
know
old
who Liza
YouTubers.
Koshy is.
Like you don't know who
You know
Liza
what she is?
Who?
She's like
Liza
little
Koshy.
brown girl.
No.
Oh, whatever. She's a really if like YouTuber
Her
who
breakup
went
with-
into YouTube bread. Her big breakup with David Dobrik
That was big.
like a really big thing.
Who? Her,
David-
David Dobrik.
Oh my God, Matthew.
You know who that is?
No.
Me
Vlog
either.
They're like
Squad?
they're like the top
See,
100
I
YouTubers.
hate vlogs.
No, yeah, but
You don't like vlogs?
I don't
hate
like them too.
It's
Yeah.
like living
But you
a
still know who
second
they
life,
are.
but it's not yours.
It's so cringy.
But no, but the Vlog Squad, how they do it, it's not like I'm going to the grocery store, It's just like he does everyday vlogs, but it's about,
Exactly.
and he does like, wait,
It's
no.
like daily
Okay.
Like
uploads.
everyday-
Like daily uploads. That's it.
It's just daily uploads. So he changed the way of doing vlogs because he does something every day that's like huge. Like
Like
sometimes
Logan Paul
No, Logan
don't-
and
not-
Jake Paul.
I
Logan,
don't-
they used
no
to
idea.
vlog their life. They used
That's
to
what
vlog
you're
their
describing
life.
to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
No, because they're like they walk around and they talk to the camera and then about their day, about things in life, whatever. David Dobrik is not even in the shot. He just does a lot of amazing things. So like recently he did a bit with the cast from Full House.
Which
who's
Full House or just Full House?
Full House.
Well, it's because Full House is like the 1980s version.
Yeah, like the
Okay, yeah.
the
old one.
1980s version. So he did like he's the son of like those two of Jesse and I forgot the character's name from Full House.
Yeah, I don't know. Full
Anyways,
House.
or like he gets technically really big celebrities. So like one of them from Friends, Monica from Friends, she was on his vlogs one day and stuff like that. So he's not like walking around.
Courtney Cox.
Yeah, Courtney Cox. She's not the one.
I remember because it's like the biggest porn star name.
True.
Just-
True.
just about it.
True. So yeah, basically he changed the way of doing vlogs. So it's not just like walking around with the camera facing you. He does bits almost every day.
But what's a bit?
Like I just said, like he pretended that like his dad was Jesse from Full House. He actually got the actors
So
and
it's a
the
sketch.
dog from like tiny sketches, but multiple ones in one video.
So it's not a vlog; it's a sketch.
But he says it's vlogs technically, because like it's an everyday thing.
But
no,
you
I
can
understand.
do sketch every day.
Yeah.
It's not because it's every day that's
Yeah,
it's
no, I
considered a
understand
vlog.
why-
A vlog is
why
like
they're-
you're walking around and you're talking to
To
the
me,
camera.
a vlog is like
Well,
sharing something.
maybe in the beginning, because if you see his first videos, it's more like vlog types, and then the more they went on, the more it was just more sketches.
Mhm.
So maybe now it's sketches, and before it's vlogs, but he still calls them vlogs. But yeah, basically he broke up.
They broke up with him and
Yeah.
Liza Koshy broke up. That was one of the biggest breakups in 2018.
In 2018, yeah.
Yeah.
fucking crazy. I
What's-
know how you don't care.
No, but it's just because like I don't know. Were they making content together? Probably.
Yeah.
They were.
It's
And
just
Leslie
because,
Coach is huge.
It's like why care so much?
Because they were like the goals of couples.
They were
basically.
Obviously
YouTube's
not.
couple. They
No,
were
but
YouTube's
they
couple.
made a-
Yeah.
No, because like even so, like David was recorded and like all of his friends like videos, and sometimes you would see him like literally broken down from like the breakup. But they said they
Mhm.
made a video saying the reason why they broke up is because like she has like they weren't even spending time together and blah blah blah. You can watch the video if
Yeah.
you want, but
Like they broke up because of the vlogs, basically.
Too much work.
too much work.
Yeah,
I think,
probably is.
but not
Each
the vlogs.
one had too much work to
It's
do.
because she's got into YouTube Red and now she has like some episodes on YouTube, or I don't know
Yeah,
what
she
it's
has.
called.
I think she has her own series on YouTube.
Yeah.
Red.
Okay.
That takes a lot of time,
Yeah,
and he has
probably
his
does.
own stuff to do.
Yeah.
So that's like they have no time for each other.
But why is it the
Mhm.
biggest breakup?
Because they were
Why is
together
it more
for-
important than any others?
Well, it's just like Gina and Jesse from PvP.
What is
Remember
that?
those? Prank
You know
versus prank.
PP?
Prank
Ah,
versus prank. Come
I can't,
on.
Wait. I can't. Wait,
Philadelphia.
Jesse,
Okay, yeah. I remember,
Philadelphia,
I
when I
remember.
used to play prank each
Okay,
other.
I actually no. Okay, yeah, I know who they are.
Okay.
But
I've never
remember how-
watched them, but I know.
I remember how their breakup like almost broke the internet, man.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
And I
Because
haven't
No,
heard of
that's the
it.
thing. That's the thing.
No,
Really?
It's,
Yeah.
Okay, the way the YouTube algorithm works is that you're completely blind to some things.
Yeah,
No,
that's
So
but
true.
when
put it-
you
they were on
probably
top.
see exactly,
They were
you
trending for
probably
like 2
only
weeks,
see
2-3
something,
weeks. Their
but,
breakup
like,
video was trending for 2-3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But I
Number
haven't-
one
I've
trending.
never seen it.
Yeah.
It's because of what you watch. You watch vlogs and drama, and I don't. That's why.
But still-
I also.
We don't watch the same thing.
I watch
Clearly,
gaming.
people watch vlogs.
No, I watch mainly gaming, but I still knew
Yeah.
what was happening.
But I
Because-
watch gaming and I don't see it. Why? It doesn't broke the internet.
Oh no,
I
it
see
did break.
it.
It
Because-
did break the internet. Oh, it did.
No, what breaks the internet is like PewDiePie versus T-Series, because everyone knows about it.
That's not, yeah, but
I
Yeah,
didn't
but
know
see,
about
you
that,
you
though.
think that
not everyone knows about it. No,
But
Yeah,
I-
everyone knows
because
about
of
it.
Mr. Beast, that everyone knows about it because
Yeah.
he's been promoting it way too much.
Well,
Yo,
that's the
this-
same result.
I
Everybody
still
knows
don't
about
get
it.
that.
But it was.
Why is he
but trending.
promoting
There's
it so
still
much?
a part
He doesn't
that's
want
trending.
companies. He doesn't want companies to take over YouTube. He wants content creators to still be the main priority.
Yeah,
And it's a
That's
good
why-
video.
it's a good what?
It's
Video.
good. Oh, he made a lot of
Mr.
money.
Did you
Beast.
watch the video?
Yo, I've been watching way too much Mr. Beast, and I think like the last video made me think like I will never watch another one again.
Which one?
It's he went to jail for 24 hours.
Yeah, that was trash. I
Okay.
watched it.
Yeah, okay,
It
for
was a
two
bad
reasons.
deal.
First of
I
all,
didn't watch that.
it's complete bullshit.
Yeah.
He did not like even if they did stay in that jail cell for 24 hours, they had like their cell phones. They ate pizza.
Yeah, I know.
And like I literally saw like a console controller on the ground.
Yeah, no,
at
it
some
wasn't.
point.
It wasn't a good
Yeah,
one.
and I was like,
Yeah.
why
That's
is this?
disgusting.
Because I get that he's supposed to make 2 a week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Like that's his his weekly schedule,
Yeah.
and he's probably like pushed a lot because some take a lot of time, and because of that he needs to make some shorter ones.
Yeah, well, some
But-
of them last like
But
3 days.
even his like best videos are him giving money away, which is cool to some extent. But first of all, it gets repetitive,
Mhm.
and I don't particularly like. But this is my opinion. Like I don't particularly like the people in his channel. Like okay, so it's like they're like let's say like 4 or 5 guys typically, and like let's say his contests are like I'll give 20 grand to the person who stays in this the most, and after like an hour some people back out, and I'm like you just backed down 20 grand after an hour.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
just like they sound like complete pussies.
It's
Like
true.
forgive me for the language, but it's like
It's because they're paid though.
Oh, I know they're
They're
major
paid still.
paid, and they probably
That's
don't
why
care.
they don't care.
Sometimes
Exactly.
they just like give a random card to somebody, and I'm like, you know, if it were anybody else, they'd probably be fucking crying. And it's because they're there. They're like,
I'd stand
oh
there for
my
$20,000.
god, that's so cool of you. And I'm like, what? You just got given a car,
Yeah.
That's what David Dobrik does.
and there's like
It's funny.
one. Yeah, but
I don't
see,
watch
like
David
he, you
Dobrik.
know, he does some cool stuff. Like he's given money to Twitch streamers, and like
Mhm.
I'm not gonna back his hustle. That's cool of him. Like I'm not gonna.
He gave $70,000 to Courage JD for
Yeah.
winning one game.
Uh huh.
$70,000 is a lot of money.
Yeah, like I'm not. See, I'm not denying it, but you know, first of all, like I already said, he's repeating his content, and like when it is like the main recurring cast, which is more likely to happen more and more because it's easier to make videos like that, like to have the same people in it. It's gonna get even more repetitive with people I like less. So I don't see myself like watching it, but you know I'm the minority in all of this because like if you look at every single video has been getting like tens of millions.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yo,
he's
it's
getting
crazy.
a lot of views.
He's blowing right now. He's probably making like more views than PewDiePie is.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
absolutely.
PewDiePie re-blew up.
Yeah, but in
Because of
subscribers, not really views. He's making like
He is
1
making
million.
more views than
He's
he used
making
to.
what, 3 million average?
Probably
5
I'm
million.
not sure.
Yeah,
Average.
Mr. Beast's making like 10 million average.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He's
But
making
also
way more.
PewDiePie's uploading daily.
Yeah, that's true. That's a use factor.
Yeah.
But how
No
can
idea who these
PewDiePie
people
upload
are.
daily?
You know
like
who PewDiePie
memes?
is.
I know PewDiePie.
You know who Mr. Beast
But
is?
how can
You haven't
PewDiePie
watched it?
upload daily?
He made
And
like
it's always memes.
What?
How can PewDiePie always upload daily when it's always memes? It's like always the same thing that he does.
That's not true. It's because
Well-
he tries to find the new memes
Yeah, but
or make some.
sometimes it takes weeks before a new meme comes out.
But there's
No.
also like always like new.
he's using the fan base. The fan base is just
Yeah.
putting more and more memes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because like his fan base is literally the content creators, and I
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
think they realize it.
No, they do.
But like
he
to a
said
certain
it. He
extent.
said it a lot.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I'm just reviewing your content, guys.
Yeah.
Then he started and
Yeah.
he won't.
I remember this one thing. It's like this anime girl. Like I can't remember what her name is.
Was she skinny, white?
Yeah, she's white.
every
but
anime
she,
girl?
But like she, like it's this girl who cosplays.
Is she?
And I saw her Patreon because she's basically like this like sexy like.
Does she look young?
Oh, it's
Yeah, they all do.
Belle
They all do.
Delphine.
Yeah, it's
Belle Delphine.
Is it Belle Delphine?
Belle
Yeah,
Delphine, yeah.
she must make like $100,000 a month
Yeah.
off of like.
More.
It's
Because
crazy.
she apparently
blew up.
she leaked her nudes, and that put people the
Oh, that's
the
insane.
meme pages they spammed that, which made people go to her, which made people
That's
go
right.
to her Patreon, where they were
cool.
which that made them pay for her Patreon.
Mhm.
That's why she's like the top Patreon
Yeah.
right now.
She's
she
got
makes
2
like-
million Instagram followers.
Oh yeah.
She must make because you know often on Patreon like people do on purpose to not say how much, like, of like let's say there's like 1,000 backers for like $5 a month, and then like another 5,000 for $10 a month. Well, she says the total amount of backers. I can't remember how much, but
It
I
shows
remember it
though,
was like yeah, it
on
does show.
Patreon.
It does show. It's probably something like 15,000 backers.
Yeah.
What's her name again?
Belle
Belle
Delphine.
Belle.
Belle.
Delphine.
Delphine. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna try and check her Patreon because like it's crazy, but it's something like about 15,000 backers, and the minimum back you can give is like $5.
Yeah.
So
no.
she's making at least. Oh no, okay, never mind. She has much less than I expected. It's
Much of-
2,500 people.
What? That's
Oh,
weird.
the one down.
Well, I guess.
It's because cause
But
she was
okay,
popular
but,
for like
but her like the lowest tier is silver, which is $5, and then the other one is gold, which includes access to lewd HD photos, and it's $25 a month.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What is this Patreon?
Okay, so
Patreon is when you
Patreon is a
help
really
people out.
cool service that's been really helping YouTubers. It's you often it's like you a bit know like the concept of Kickstarter. So it's like
Yeah.
you pay to have a service.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube can either often doesn't pay enough.
Yeah.
So they ask for people to voluntarily either donate money
Oh,
or
okay.
they donate money for extra content.
Okay.
It could be either or.
Okay.
So like often it could be like, oh well, every month I'm gonna shout them out on my videos, or like stuff like that. And
Mhm.
often it's just like extra revenue for like YouTube creators. But some other people like do it for like porn. In this case.
for
Yeah.
cosplay and stuff like that.
It was an alternative to YouTube because of the ad pocos that happened.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like
okay.
nobody was getting paid, and some people like they're getting exclusive video on Patreon.
Mhm.
Okay.
Some
It's-
YouTubers. So
like
really,
vlogs.
like if you want to watch everything, follow my Patreon. Patreon. That's
Yeah.
what
It's
they're
like
saying.
vlogs.
Yeah.
Is it because of the YouTube demonetizing it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the ad
Oh,
apocalypse.
okay.
Have you heard of the join button now?
the join button.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
it
John,
is
what
join.
is that?
Yeah,
It's
what is that?
it's exactly like Twitch Prime. Exactly. You subscribe and you got special emotes and everything.
There's emotes on YouTube.
Yeah, when they live stream.
Okay, but
They
those
must
are
be
online.
dead.
Yeah, when they live stream.
Okay,
Oh,
but what
only
about
live
like
stream.
normal comments?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I know you got like your special icon like on Twitch, like 1 year subscribers, stuff like that. It's exactly like Twitch Prime.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly the same.
Sometimes when I'm watching just a normal YouTube video, just says to join.
It says what?
Join, like it's there's
Okay, yeah.
subscription.
Yeah, you got to subscribe
Yeah,
and join.
join.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't have to
It's
be
like-
like on a live
Oh,
video.
okay,
No.
okay.
No. That's, yeah, I mean it's a good concept. But
Yeah, it's just to support the creator without
Yeah.
relying on ads and everything.
But most YouTubers now
Sponsorships,
they
man.
stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
Most.
Yeah,
of them
I've heard of that. Like,
What?
Yeah.
there's sort of like slowly
Going to Twitch.
Yeah, like
Twitch and podcasts.
Because it makes more money.
yeah, we should
Well,
do that.
yeah.
Because
We should do
because
that.
it makes more money than YouTube. Some
Mhm.
people that have their content is not YouTube friendly,
Yeah.
where they get demonetized a lot.
Mhm.
They go and make their most of their money from Twitch.
Yeah, that's a
But Twitch
huge
still
problem. Have you
demonetizes as
have you
well.
heard about that? Like
Heard about what?
like you watch often PewDiePie? He talked about
Yeah.
it. Like the guy who published his own song and they're getting copy strike.
Really?
He's producing a song, releasing it,
What?
and they're getting copy strike. His own
I've never
song
heard of that. No.
by a third party, a third party company.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's
He made the
messed
song
up, yeah.
and he's getting copy strike.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, PewDiePie
Yeah,
talked
I've
about
heard
this.
No,
It's
I can't even see
crazy.
that one. I've
Yeah.
seen-
It's just ridiculous.
YouTube is going like
Yeah, it's really
they're
going south.
downhill. Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
see
really.
Oh, yeah.
I was
His
talking-
own song.
Yeah.
What is the CEO of YouTube doing though?
Well,
Like,
it's
isn't
okay.
she
So
just, like,
it's
sitting-
harder than I was seeing. Like I saw a podcast that was I can't remember what the name is. So I'm sorry. Forgive me. Like, but it's with this guy called Critical, and he had on PewDiePie, and PewDiePie
Really?
was talking about like they are doing the best they can,
Mhm.
but they work with the algorithm and they work with like ad companies. So they're stuck between like a rock and a hard place because they constantly have to try to create family-friendly content because that's what investors want because they don't want to associate with like bad brands.
That's what
Mhm.
companies
And
are
at the
going.
same time, they want to make sure that there's like a certain amount of freedom for the creators, so
Yeah.
that they can keep making the content that they want. But that's like two different things, and there's also the legal aspect to it. So like copyrights to music and stuff like that. Because initially, when YouTube was created, they weren't thinking about music at all. So stuff like copyrights they weren't thinking about that. And what really struck me is that PewDiePie said I like, and I quote, I'm pretty sure this is exactly what he said. I might be paraphrasing, but he said YouTube is too big for its own good, because they weren't made to be a big company at all. They were never
Okay.
made to be big, and so they're always stuck with laws, especially like
Yeah.
Europe now, that's making it
Mhm,
even
yeah.
harder.
Yeah, they're just stuck in an in-between. It's not completely their fault, but
No.
I don't think they're playing right their cards.
Yeah,
They should change the system so it's not that easy to claim a video.
but I'm pretty sure that they're trying to a certain extent. Like they're certainly gonna try stuff. They're not gonna do nothing about it.
Yeah.
And there are like representatives that are trying to help creators. Like it's not like a
Yeah.
completely lost cause. Like they are trying to help.
The Fine Brothers, I think they did something about because they do the react videos.
Yeah.
Old people react to this and whatever. And then I was actually listening to a podcast and they were talking about that. But, like, what is it, 2016, 2017, like not long ago.
Yeah.
They wanted, because the Fine Brothers are like so much bigger than YouTube now. They made their own corporation and it's like their own big
Really?
thing. Yeah.
Like a company?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a while. They're
Yeah, it's
their own
been-
company.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
been a
I
while,
heard
but
about
then
that.
they wanted to that if you wanted to do any kind of reaction videos, you had to go get their permission and pay them.
Oh,
to do
that was
anything.
years ago. They
Yeah.
tried that, but
Yeah.
it didn't pass.
Yeah.
It didn't pass.
No,
Yeah,
they-
yeah, no
what
way.
they was trying to do is, you know how the channel is called React?
Mhm.
They were trying to copyright that word.
What?
Oh, okay,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Okay, yeah,
that was
yeah.
the controversy
Oh
because
my
now
God.
every time you want to say I'm reacting to something, you gotta ask the channel.
Yeah.
And they were saying they was like, no, we'll never abuse of the system.
Mhm.
But people were saying no, but if you have the opportunity, one day you'll do it.
Yeah.
Especially because now you're a company, you're not a solo creator.
And there's
The
no
company's
reason-
just gonna claim everything.
Yeah. There's
That
no
was a
reason not to.
Yeah.
huge country. They talked about it on
Yeah.
H3HV.
Yeah.
That's where I learned from it.
I learned it from Jenna Marbles. She does a podcast
Yeah.
with her boyfriend. Basically, but that's what I'm saying. It was like a long time.
Yeah.
long time ago.
That broke
2016
the
maybe?
internet.
Yeah, that
People
was like
were so mad.
fucking pissed. I know, but I didn't. I only learned from it like recently when I listened to the podcast, and then, but Jenna Marbles was saying that like people like that are one of the reasons. Like they're not bad people, but like it's people like that like it's hard for YouTube to be like just an open like creative
Yeah.
thing that everyone can do like by themselves or whatever. And then she says like Jenna Marbles like she's like I don't care if like you copy me because she does a lot of videos that's like my dogs and stuff with her dogs.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, and then if someone else like does the same thing, she's like, I don't care, you're not me,
Mhm.
so you can't do the same video as me, and stuff like that.
I remember this is like 2003, so like we were very very young. But there's Pepsi that was trying to copyright a certain shade of blue.
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Like the
remember
Pepsi
that.
Blue, basically.
Yeah.
Like the dark bluish.
Yeah.
So that nobody else could use it.
That's ridiculous.
And I actually learned about something else recently, and that's the Happy Birthday song is copyrighted.
Really?
Yeah.
By who?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's like either some law company or something like that. So any time that you hear it in a movie, they literally have to pay for it. Yeah.
They have to pay
That's
for
ridiculous.
Yeah, they have
Happy
to pay
Birthday.
for Happy Birthday.
Those two words.
No, but like
The song.
Or the song.
The song.
Happy Birthday to you.
Mm.
You have to pay for it. So same thing on YouTube. You can't sing Happy Birthday, or it'll get copyrighted.
Really?
But there's a bunch
It's
of
getting-
YouTubers
it's
that
getting
say
out of
Happy
hand.
Birthday,
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah,
Birthday.
That's what copyrights are. Like they can be a really good thing to protect intellectual property, but they can also be like the worst
Abused. It
thing
can be abused.
to take somebody's liberty.
It's just the internet is so new and there's so little laws about it. Like you can't write an international laws about something. That's why UK is now not UK, just Europe in general have now Article 13. They're trying to do something, but now it's so new. You don't have anything to put rules around it.
Yeah, the UN's trying to change that.
Yeah.
So
But
that
it's
there
hard
is,
though.
like,
It's really hard.
yeah, it is because there isn't any, and there's also controversy about it. Like, should there actually be like a
Rules on the internet.
no, but not rules on the internet, but to actually have international law,
Oh, are all.
and also like how would they agree on it?
Yeah, that was
And
but
the way the UN works is that like there's 5 really strong countries. So it's like China, US, Canada, UK, and Russia. Those are the 5.
Mm-hmm.
And don't ask me why Canada is there, because but they're so they have like sort of a monopoly. So if they were to control like laws on the internet, then they could make them to their advantage, and that could also be dangerous
Yeah.
for other, because they're I can't remember what the group's called, but it's like they're it's the security, I can't remember, but it's basically like they have like a monopoly. They're all 5 of those companies are allowed to say no to any single like thing that wants to be placed, like any law that wants to be placed.
You mean countries or companies?
No, like let's say in the UN, they want to form something. Like let's say Venezuela decides to or suggests a law or any type of measure. Well, all 5 of those companies have a veto.
Companies or country?
Countries.
Okay, you say
I-
companies.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah.
I was a bit
Yeah, okay.
confused.
All 5 of those countries have a veto, which is
Yes,
like
I've heard that.
they can do whatever they want. So it's very hard. Like not only to make laws about the internet, especially that China isn't like huge on the internet yet. Like,
Yeah,
they still
they're
have
blocking
huge
a lot of
censors.
things.
Have you guys ever? Actually, I don't know if I talk about this. on
Only
the
Hong
podcast.
Kong though is mainly
Hong Kong's
internet.
It has internet, but
Yeah.
it's still
Not the
censored.
rest of China. Not the rest of China.
They
No, they
blocked. They blocked Fortnite. Did you heard about that?
Yeah, because of the
What?
call cars.
Really?
They blocked
Because-
Fortnite, yeah.
Because of the call cars, yeah. The
Because
same
of
thing
the
with
call
the.
Oh, they won. PUBG won.
No, because
Not about that.
in PUBG, the call cars they changed them to taxis. In Fortnite, you had to they don't want them to use cop cars as like as a bad
Yeah.
they want them to drive
Oh.
cop cars and kill people in PUBG because it's against the police. They
Mhm.
think that people are gonna rebel. Same thing in Fortnite where you can break the cop cars. So you can break the cop cars also in real life. So anything that's against the government,
yeah.
even in the smallest thing, they're completely
Yeah, exactly.
against it.
But it's like that on the internet. Like
Yeah.
the internet does exist
Yeah.
throughout China. It's just that anything that's against the government, they censor it.
If Fortnite would have been allowed to go in China, it would have been maybe the biggest game on the planet right now.
100%.
Well, it already is.
No.
It's
What's the
Yeah,
biggest,
yeah,
what's the
it
biggest
is.
game in the
League of
country?
Legends. It's allowed. In
No,
China.
no,
No, it's
no,
not.
no,
It's
no.
allowed in
Yeah.
China. It's allowed.
Yeah, but it.
League
that's
of
not-
Legends isn't allowed
that's
in
not the biggest.
China, but
Yeah,
League
but
of
that doesn't
Legends
mean that
is.
everybody's playing in China.
The biggest fan base is in China
Yeah, I know.
because
but
there's
I
the
mean-
most people. But there's still a lot of people
We'll
still
just
playing
Google
League.
it.
But
League of Legends is
I'll
not
just
just
Google it.
it's the biggest online game right now.
I have
I'm
trouble
pretty sure that
believing
Fortnite is.
it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh no,
But
no, no,
anyways.
you know, yeah, Fortnite is. It's the most popular game.
But that's what I said.
It's popular. It's not the biggest online game right now.
What's the difference?
Fan base.
But-
Popular
I-
is what?
I'm just gonna.
Because
Cut the shit, cut the
That's
shit.
what we're
like
saying. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Popular, biggest game. What's the difference?
League is allowed in China,
Yeah, but just because there are a billion people doesn't mean there's a billion people playing.
no, but there are a lot of people that are playing it too.
Yeah, I know, but it's because most first of all, not everybody can afford a computer.
Exactly, you know.
Second
League
of
of
all, not
Legends, you
everybody
don't
has
need-
access to internet.
Yeah, but League of Legends, you don't need a very good computer to play.
But you also need internet access.
Yeah, I
and
know,
you-
but
like
internet-
secure connection. There's the fact that people
Well,
can afford
Fortnite.
them. It doesn't.
Number 1. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto. Number 3, Minecraft.
I'm
League is
talking
far
right now.
behind.
Yeah,
I'm talking right now.
Yeah,
right
right
now.
now.
Okay, but
Yeah.
why could
Grand Theft Auto is so good or popular right now.
Well, according to this
Yeah,
site.
but it could be like a 2017 survey or whatever.
No,
Yeah.
it's 2018. According to this website, I don't know the
Yeah, it's
website,
Ranker,
but
I don't know.
I don't think
I
so.
don't. I'm okay. Well, let's not,
Either way.
because we don't know.
Mhm.
But fuck, what was I saying?
Internet.
Because you completely cut me off, bro.
Internet.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah. So China's censoring the internet, but I don't like. Other than that, you just fuck me up, bro.
Well, no, we're talking. You said.
Yes, you
said,
did.
you said no. You said something about censoring. Then he said the same thing with Fortnite that's not allowed. Then I added to it, and you were talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I didn't cut you off. You just forgot.
No, you talked about the biggest game, but whatever, it's fine.
Jesus, yeah.
What I was gonna say is that there's because of sensory laws in China. I don't know if I've talked about this, but do you guys know about Tiananmen Square?
No.
It's this big. Well, it's just like a center, like a downtown-esque type of place in a big city in China. I can't remember
Okay.
which one, but it's there's 4 big cities in China, and Tiananmen Square is a part of one of them. I can't remember which one, but it's at the east of China, whatever,
Okay.
because most big cities are at the east, and there were riots, student riots in the 80s, I believe. I can't remember 100% sure, but you've probably seen a picture where it's this guy who stands in front of 4 tanks. Okay, so the
What?
picture basically is
A
this,
kid?
Yeah,
this
we
guy
saw that
who,
in high school.
who just comes from
Yeah, I'll
comes
show you.
from I think he's coming back from school, and he sees this tank these tanks in the street. Yeah, and you can see he's super small compared to the
A
tanks.
kid, yeah.
And he just stands in front, and because of that, all the tanks had to halt.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you've probably seen the picture. Anyways,
Oh,
and
okay, yeah.
what people were doing is because memes have become a thing in China, and
Finally.
there is a lot of censoring going on. So what somebody did is he took that picture, and instead of having tanks, they were rubber ducks. Yeah, but the thing is, there's such a strong political significance to that picture, because it really depicts something, but it's super, well, it's not subtle at all actually, but it was going through China's sensory, because it's there's nothing violent on this picture. It's just a man walking in the street with rubber ducks.
Well,
So
it was hard to get out of the
I-
country too.
Yeah, but and there's also 1 billion people.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably I'd say about 500 million who have access to internet, because I've done a paper on this this year, so It's about that. In 2012, it was about like 100 million, and it's blown up. Okay, but it's like about that. And because of that, it's very, very, very hard to censor everything. Currently, there's about 6 million people that are hired just to censor the internet.
6 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not a lot. That's not enough. I mean,
No, it's not, because, like I said, there's stuff like that that passes, and there's not much they can do to like stop it. So, it became like a symbol, and China eventually had to ban rubber ducks. Like
No
they,
way.
They banned rubber ducks.
They literally banned the words and every single picture that had a, because what happened is after that picture blew up, people started adding rubber ducks to everything to mean
so
rebellion.
funny.
Rebellion was a rubber duck.
That's so funny.
That's genius.
Yeah, like it was a code, but it meant like something so big, and so yeah, they banned every single picture, and they banned it from Google searches.
Oh
In
my
China.
God.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's no such
Mhm.
thing as a rubber duck anymore on the internet.
In China.
In China, yeah, just in China. Yeah, because I talked about it a bit the other day with you, Sam, but there's something called the Great Firewall of China.
Yeah.
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 Really?
Yeah. I know, right? That's such like a badass name, the Great Firewall of China.
I should tell my cousin went to China for like to do some studies.
Did he go to Hong Kong?
She.
Did she go to
She
Hong
went. No, not to Hong Kong. Somewhere
Beijing?
else. I can't remember exactly where.
Taipei?
I said I can't remember. Tell me more names, and I still won't remember.
Maybe it's gonna click.
No, I just don't remember where it is. But she said that to communicate with us, like she couldn't use WhatsApp. She couldn't use the apps that we had. First of all, she didn't bring her phone because she's international shit, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had a computer there, but she couldn't access most of them. I had to download this app that only in China, like people.
Only in China.
Worked horrible. Oh my god, that app sucked so much. But she didn't. They don't have Facebook. They don't have like. There's a bunch of things that they don't have over
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous because of that. I should tell her if she goes back to do another research to just look up rubber ducks over there. I really, really want to like.
It's weird.
Like it's
But there's a way to
hilarious.
counter that.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like VPNs and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I just want her to
that's-
see.
But
That's
isn't it
another
tracked?
huge thing.
Like if you're
What?
going
Don't-
to
Don't
China,
they
just
track it though still?
get a
Okay,
VPN. You should
like-
be fine.
I
Technically,
don't
you should be fine.
But I don't know. She doesn't go there to write rubber ducks. She has
Yeah, no,
research
but
stuff
if
to
you want to
do.
have access to Facebook and everything,
Yeah, but there's no points.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Yeah,
so
true that.
so if like VPNs, I can't remember. I think it's called a virtual private network, but it's not. It's not that, but it's something like that. But it just means that like it's a way to like censor where your coordinates are and like what computer you're using.
Mhm.
So people are using that to sort of counter like any inappropriate stuff that they do or illegal acts. So like let's say if they are posting a picture of rubber ducks, then they won't know from where it's coming from. Like they will be able to censor it. That's the thing, but because it's not like they can't
They're
find
prob-
it. People
yeah.
are more likely to do it. And there's another thing that's like arriving in China is porn.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah.
Arriving?
Yeah.
I thought it was already there.
No.
I thought hentai came from there.
Hentai is from Japan,
I know.
but no, China like has been super against,
Secluded.
because you can only imagine, because it's such a repressed country, their sexuality as well is as well. So when the internet arrived, obviously porn came with it. And like I said, there's a lot of people that censor the internet, like people that work on that. But if you keep posting, well, people will keep watching. So, and with VPNs, it's like it is an option. So, and there's also a huge contraband of pornography, and it's worth like hundreds of millions in China
Oh my
of pornography.
God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
And it's very hard, and most of the time I've heard, well, I don't know obviously, but like people hide their faces on the videos
Oh, okay, so they don't. Like,
because they can't really. Yeah, it's interesting.
Well, I think that they'll have no choice to either accept it or just ban completely the internet because it's inevitable. There's so many ways possible to
Mhm.
counter that.
Mhm.
Like there's this, when you go on the deep web, you got to use the onion router. which is called Tor, the onion router.
What is that?
Tor the onion router?
Yeah, it's like
T-O-R.
Google Chrome, but the name is Tor.
Okay. what
Tor
is that?
stands for the onion router. It's like a VPN.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the way it works like an onion, you know how an onion have a lot of layers. So your connection, because I've used it, for people who doesn't know, I've studied to be a cop, so I've did a whole research on that. And the way the onion router, the Tor works is VPN, how your connection comes from your router to another country, then to the website servers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does that, but for like 10 other countries. So it's
Oh.
way harder to track where you come from. So example, we're in Canada.
Yeah.
I'll send my connection to Africa, and then to Japan, and then to USA, and then to the website.
Wait, is that how like you get on the black net and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like the
that's
first
the
step.
dark web, yeah.
If I can
Okay.
say, it's the first
Because
step.
I've seen someone like they showed me how they get because they would go on the dark net to get some stuff, and
What?
yeah.
Like
Well,
Yeah, of
like,
course.
like
well,
babies.
Everybody goes.
no,
and-
no. So like this
Liver,
person, this
hearts.
person gets like psychedelics and stuff like that.
Okay, that's
That's
good.
all. I'm just. It's not me, anyways.
Yeah,
but
okay.
they showed me how to do it, and it's so complicated. Well, it's
No.
not, but not that
It's not.
complicated, but it's so many steps. Like just
Not
like
really.
Well, the way they showed it to me was like go here, go there. This pops up. Read this, rewrite this, and do that. Like just to get in.
It depends how classified it is. For example, pedophiles. It is
Yeah.
really
That's deep.
hard
Well, yeah,
to
for
get on a
sure.
pedophile website because
But it's
it's
not for-
specific.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I mean, it's a specific. That's why the cops aren't always on it because it's hard to find.
Okay.
For example,
well, not that. She wasn't going on a pedophile site. She was going on like a for
but like
psychedelics.
it
and
took
shit
me
like
2 seconds to find a website about drugs and guns. 2 seconds. I can do it right now on your computer if you want.
No thanks.
I mean, it's really simple. It's not
Yeah.
hard.
I remember.
But there's a lot of steps though to it.
No, you download. Can I say that?
Tor.
Can I say the steps? To do it?
I don't know.
Yes,
we're not
please.
big. We're,
Yeah,
we're,
whatever.
We're not famous.
All right,
it's
so you
okay.
download the Tor, which Tor itself is not illegal because it's a kind of a VPN.
Yeah.
We're gonna get deleted. That's fine. I don't care.
Then you type, because the thing is, the website themselves
Yeah.
are not. You don't need Tor to go on them.
Okay.
It's just if you get on it, you'll get traced by a lot of people who are tracing your address. So you got Tor, the router, the browser is
Yeah.
just to get private. You don't need
Well,
that. You
I
can
don't
go
know.
right now in the deep web, but they'll track you. That's not what you
Yeah,
want.
because that's
But
what you
specific website, you need to invite. You need to get invited by people. You
Yeah.
need some password. It's really complicated because they don't want the cops to get in it.
Obviously.
But like most websites, you just type the hidden wiki, and
Is
then
that
you
how
got
to type it?
you got a list of a bunch of things. And it's
Hidden wiki.
Well,
just
yeah,
that?
the
Okay.
hidden wiki.
And Tor
But I
is a
don't-
downloadable thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, we got it.
yeah. And it took
Okay,
me
well.
2 seconds. There's like categories. You can hire hackers. You can
Well,
hire.
yeah. It didn't take her an hour to do, but like I'm just saying, there's a lot of steps to getting into
It
it.
depends how private.
I
the
guess it
website
depends.
is.
Yeah, I guess
Uh-huh.
because on the site you could actually watch like videos of like
She must have
People.
gotten that strong
Of
stuff.
people
people doing stuff to
doing
nasty stuff to
people
other
ordering
younger people.
our patties.
What?
What?
No, okay, that's a SpongeBob reference.
Okay.
Shout out to my SpongeBob fans.
Jesus. Anyways, yeah, like you said, it depends on which site you want to go
Exactly.
on.
It's an
Stuff like
acronym.
that. What?
People order our patties.
Oh my god.
What's the acronym?
People order our patty.
Poor?
It's poop.
Oh.
Oh!
You've never heard of that? Goddamn.
No.
That's why we need some SpongeBob fans in here.
God.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so Chris had this game that she
Yes.
wanted to introduce to us.
Okay, so I have like a bunch of movie quotes, and I want to see your guys' skills because I know Matthew is he would know pretty much
I
like
know
most
some,
of these.
some movies.
Yeah, I don't know. And then you say you watch.
Yes,
like,
you
a couple
probably watched
movies.
more movies than I have.
They're really like.
Why are you looking at me licking your lips and shit? That's
They're-
kind of that's kind of
Some
weird.
of them are like, some of them are pretty like
Are they old or recent?
doesn't I don't know. I just picked.
It goes
like,
all over the place.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't?
all over the
Oh,
place.
okay.
There's one I really hope you get, Matt, but I don't know
Probably
what I'm
won't.
gonna say because like it's a movie we talked about a lot.
Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys.
Anyways, okay, so I'll start with the first one, okay?
Is it the first one to answer, or is it each one has their turn to guess?
I don't know. What do you guys
Well,
want to do?
we're probably all gonna suck, so let's just go for a free
Yeah,
for all.
that's
Okay,
what I was
free for
thinking.
all?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first quote will be, once you go black, you're gonna
Never
need
go.
a wheelchair.
Come
Come on. I know everyone has watched. Actually, Sam, you might have not watched this, but like,
Once you go black,
you're gonna
you
need a wheelchair.
wheelchair.
I'll say another
I'm
quote.
pretty
as
sure I
well.
have.
Is it
watched
all movies or TV shows?
It's
also?
It's all only movies.
All movies. All right.
Yeah, I did it on purpose
Oh,
because
what?
like movies.
Once you go.
Bad Boys.
That's a
Ride
good
Along.
guess.
No. That's
Red
actually-
Alone. Is it Alone or
No,
No,
it's
Alone?
Red
Alone.
Alone.
Yeah, Alone. Cause yeah.
Okay, the other one is like same movie but
Yes.
different quote would be if I have to remember it, give me a sec. How did you know? I love this song.
White Girls from Terry Crews.
Yeah, there
Hey!
you go. So the quote was from they're at this white party and this girl pulls up in a wheelchair and he's like, once you
Oh
go
my
black, you're gonna
God.
need a wheelchair. And stuff like this. Okay.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, this one, I hope you guys get it. Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Oh, that's
Toto?
Wait.
Toto.
Wizard of Oz.
There you go. You guys didn't know that?
Yeah.
No.
You've
No.
never watched Mr.
Yo, we're
Yeah, but it's-
that's
yeah,
a
one-
classic.
when I was
That's a
young,
Yeah, but
classic.
it's been a while.
No,
I
but
don't
that's
remember
like an iconic line.
Yeah, Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's Toto? The tin can?
No,
No, the
they're-
dog.
Yeah, she wasn't like she just came.
Yeah,
She just
Oh,
went to
she
Atlanta.
okay.
Think about it.
Basically. Okay.
She wasn't with the Ken yet.
My mama says that stupid is as stupid
It's
does.
Forrest Gump.
See, I like he's gonna.
Yeah,
kill me.
yeah.
Because I
That
wanted
makes
to put
sense.
Forrest Gump, but it would have been way too easy
Yeah.
to put the
Run,
chocolate.
Forrest, run.
Yeah.
No, you should have said something like, "We got jumbo shrimp, shrimp."
Oh,
shrimp.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, this one. There's only one God, ma'am, and I'm sure he doesn't dress like that.
Save Private Ryan.
What?
I don't know.
What
I don't-
part
it's-
of that movie?
I don't know. It said.
Is it Devil Wears Prada?
No.
Can you say it again?
There's only one God, ma'am, and I'm sure he doesn't dress like that.
Is it a movie about drag queens?
I've heard
No.
it before.
Drag queens, where
How
are
many-
you?
I don't know.
But it's a better guess than Saving
It's-
Private Ryan.
It's popular. Like, don't go way too deep into this.
Yeah.
Like, it's really like.
Wait.
popular.
Okay, about dressing? I have no clue.
Honey Boo Boo. I don't know.
Do you have
Honey
another?
Boo
Do you have,
Boo.
do you have another quote for
You
us?
have a date?
What?
Like a date of the movie? Like, is it
Oh.
old, like Wizard of Oz, or is it recent?
2018, 2017, 2016.
Fudge, I don't know.
15.
That'll help a lot.
15?
It's an old movie, but it's like newer than like Wizards of
It's
Oz.
old, but it's new.
Yeah, but like Wizard of
Then-
Oz is like
2000s?
the oldest you'll.
Yeah. Okay. So
It's
it's
like
like in
50s.
the like
2000?
2006.
And what? Wait, what was the quote? Like,
There's only one God, ma'am, and I'm sure he doesn't dress like that.
I've heard that before.
I have.
Yeah,
not.
you
I
guys
have
heard this.
100%
I've
sure.
not.
There's. God.
Okay, should I just say it?
Yeah. What is it?
It's Captain America.
Oh.
When he said that.
Okay, yeah, now I remember. Now I remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, well, what happens? Like,
What is that, 2000?
I
It's
don't
when
know,
he
Captain America
when
is one of
he-
the
It's like
first.
when he-
2012,
he's like in
2013.
the-
Wasn't it in the first?
The
It's not
first
the past one, it's in the
Captain
future.
America is like 2013.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
way
yeah.
off.
Way
That's
closer.
way
That's
off. I
that,
don't know.
way
that also
closer.
caught me off guard because.
Whoops.
Yeah, I
never
was like,
mind.
that's way
It's in the
newer.
Okay,
than
never.
expected.
Don't ask me about the dates
Okay,
because. Okay, this one is really hard,
That's what she said.
but shut up. But
These are too easy.
but it's the only like I really wanted to quote one of these movies. But like if I said one of the lines, you guys would be like,
Okay,
oh,
what is it?
So it's remember with great power comes great responsibility.
Spider-Man.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah, I
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I-
Yeah, absolutely.
okay,
When
well,
it's
never
before
mind.
Uncle Ben gets killed.
Yeah. Okay, well, never mind. I thought it was gonna
That
be
was
a
an,
lot harder.
Yeah, that was easy.
That was an iconic movie.
Yeah.
I know it was iconic. I just didn't know that you guys would have picked that one.
I have a
Anyways.
tattoo of that. No, I'm just kidding.
Just
kidding.
What about I'm Batman?
No.
Which movie is
No.
that?
Batman.
Superman.
Yes, probably.
Shit.
I can't. Okay, next one is, I was on first until that little hairball was born. Go way back to your childhood with this one.
Alvin and Chipmunks.
No.
Oh, that was a good one. Okay, no, I was on first before.
Until that little hairball was born.
This is a childhood movie?
It's probably like a dog. think like talking about a hair doll, like a hairball.
Like Marley and Me.
A hair-
Marmaduke?
These are all good guesses.
They're really are good guesses.
I was on first.
Okay, I can say another word if you want.
Is it a movie with humans or is it an animation?
Animation.
It's an animation, okay. Cartoon.
I can say another like.
Yeah,
quote.
yeah.
It's only one word though.
Okay.
In the movie, one of them goes, "Remember."
What?
What?
Like said like that. Remember.
Yeah, but I can't do the deep voice though that comes with it.
Remember.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what that is.
You guys don't know what that is from?
Wait. It.
Forrest Gump.
No.
Remem-
no.
The animation.
No, it's the remember. It's telling me something. It's an
Yeah.
animation movie.
Yeah. Remember.
Oh.
Lion King?
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, no.
That's when Scar
Okay.
says because Scar is pissed that he's not the king.
Yeah.
So he says like,
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what I
I was the
said,
first
with
until the
deep
little
voice.
hairball.
It's remember
Yeah, then Mufasa says
Hairball,
that
yeah.
little hairball is my son. I should have said that after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You should have said the famous quote all
But it's supposed to be hard though.
all that
like-
the sun covers
That's what
is
she said.
our kingdom.
Yeah, I was gonna say that,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah, that would have been too easy.
there you go. Okay, this one. Okay. The funny thing is, on the outside, I was an honest man, straight as an arrow. I had to come to prison to be a crook. It's a long quote, but still.
Yeah, no, it's a good one. Had to go to prison to be a crook.
Is that a Kevin Hart movie?
No.
It feels like. How does that sound like
I
Kevin
don't know.
Hart?
I don't know, man.
It's
You're
like
just
it's
shooting, like,
super
random
dramatic.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay. No, I think like, oh my god. Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Really?
Yeah. That's the one I wanted you to get. I was like, you have to get it.
Damn.
Did you
I
ever
actually
watch
saw it recently.
I know.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
It's so good.
It's because like I think it just came out on Netflix,
Oh, really?
and I was like just skipping through the movies with my girlfriend,
Oh.
and I was like, oh, this is a good movie because we were trying to find like a movie that both of us haven't seen,
Mhm.
and it's hard because well
You
I
watch a
haven't
shit ton of
but
movies.
I haven't seen like a lot of recent ones.
Oh,
I see a
okay.
lot of like old movies, and she's seen all the recent ones, and I just like we just go through this movie and I'm like, oh, that's my dad's favorite movie, and she just says like, oh yeah, is it any good? And I was like, you've never seen Shawshank Redemption? Have you guys?
No.
But we watched it in high school,
my
no?
fucking
Didn't one
I
of our
can't
teachers
remember.
play it?
I
Our
remember
English
watching The
teacher
Purge.
played.
such a good movie.
Was the
You
movie
really
about?
have to watch
It's
it.
like arguably one of the best movies.
What's
Yeah.
the movie
ever
about?
made.
Some guy gets accused of some. I'm gonna say vague because you really
Okay,
have to.
but can I like because I remember?
Okay, go for
Because
it.
I just
No,
saw
I
it.
said I want to do it vague so he like watches it and doesn't get any.
Okay, well I'll just like summarize the beginning.
But go for it.
Okay, so this guy's falsely accused of committing a murder, and he's supposed to he's sentenced to life in jail, and that's what the movie's about. It's with I can't remember what his name is, but there, like this white guy and Morgan Freeman, and Morgan Freeman did like commit a murder when he was much younger, and he basically spends like most of his life in jail.
Mhm.
I think
I've
it's
watched,
not
I'm
a
not
horror
sure.
movie.
But it's what?
It's not a horror movie.
No, it's
No.
not.
Okay, because every time I hear Shawshank, I'm like, oh, it's a horror movie.
No.
But Shawshank's a prison.
Yeah.
I know, but every time I
How
hear
do you
it,
write
I
that?
think.
Sounds.
What?
Yeah.
How do you write that?
Shawshank, it's SH, this is for the viewers as well, AWSHANK, and Redemption.
You really
You're
need to
probably gonna
watch
see
it.
Yeah. No, it's supposed to be like that, and Wizard of Oz are considered like probably and Godfather.
Oh, yeah,
I've
I've
never
seen
watched.
Citizen
I've never
Kane.
watched.
Yeah,
it.
I've watched it.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
I've never
So
watched
Yeah.
Okay. You've watched it already?
Yeah, pretty sure. With my dad.
you'd never forget Shawshank, man.
No, you never do. I watched
No,
it
I
like
did.
10
Okay.
times
Yeah.
probably. Okay.
Yeah,
you,
next one.
you should
Whatever.
have said something like, "Are you being obtuse?" Or yeah, that's my favorite one. Why so obtuse? Yeah, that's what he says.
Okay. The other one. Next one is. Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that my mother has the hots for me?
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah, Back to the
Back to the
Future.
Future.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah.
it in
I can't
what's the
remember what was
game?
that.
It's a game here. We
Yeah,
were playing.
that we were playing. Yeah.
Really?
It's
It's a trivia game.
yeah, like Trivial Pursuit.
Oh,
or something
really?
Like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
That's
why I
funny.
remember. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I just
He is like,
I guessed
what?
it the first time.
Yeah, I remember it was
I
my
only watched
question.
one of them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Okay, what, sorry?
I only watched one of them in school. I think it's the first.
Yeah, but it's the
I
first
think
one.
I watched the
that's
first and the third one. I think.
Back to the Future.
Yeah,
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Jack, I'm flying.
Oh, it's Titanic.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that was easy.
One guy.
Yeah.
Why
I thought
Are you
said they're
kidding
supposed to be
me?
hard.
Well, apparently. Okay, well, this one's super easy then.
Okay.
Reach for the sky.
Toy Story?
Yeah. Well, I didn't think that one would be good.
Really?
Yeah, I was actually like, I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Okay. This one's a long quote, and if you don't get it from
yeah.
this one, there's another longer.
No, we're gonna
quote.
get it.
Longer.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't ask to be super, and I'm no hero. But when you find out your worst enemy is after your best girl, the time has come to be a fucking superhero.
Oh, it's the.
It's either Spider-Man, like the first one.
No, it's the superheroes. They were kids. What's the name?
Wait, superhero
it's
when
not
they're
that,
kids?
so, like-
No,
Okay,
they're not
wait,
real
wait.
superheroes. You know, there's the nerd guy and the super badass girl.
Baby
No,
geniuses?
No,
Luke
it's
Cage?
not that.
It's
I know
not
what
that?
you mean, but it's not that.
Luke
No.
Cage?
Okay, wait. What's the quote?
You want to say?
Yeah, just reread it because I'm pretty sure I know this.
Okay. I didn't ask to be super, and I'm no hero. But when you find out your worst enemy is after your best girl, the time has
Your
come to be.
best girl?
Yeah.
That just sounds weird.
Yeah, the time has come to be a fucking superhero.
Is it a Marvel movie?
Is it like? No, it's not Kick-Ass.
I'm like giving more like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hulk.
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass?
It's not Kick-Ass?
No, it's not Kick-Ass.
Hulk?
No, it's not Hulk.
I can't be giving too much
yeah,
clues.
okay.
Is this Spider-Man?
Okay, what about?
Can I can say the next one.
Wait,
together.
Is it role
what's the
models?
movie?
No.
What's the movie with Drake Bell?
Drake Bell? You mean the guy from Drake and Josh?
Yeah, the guy, he made a movie, superhero movie.
Like
Mantis,
Drake Bell's not in this movie.
No, but it's like a
No, okay.
parody.
yeah, exactly. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
but it's
that.
not that.
Yeah, that's
Um,
superhero movie.
Okay,
It's literally
I'll say the other quote, and then, or do you guys still want
No,
to
no,
keep
you
No,
can,
go
you can
ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
say the quote.
Wow.
You
Wow, this is such a big house, but I only ever see two of you in here. It's like the studio didn't have enough money for any more.
Deadpool.
extend-
Deadpool, yeah, Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah, no, I knew it. It's the second
See,
one, yeah.
That's like after your best girl, Deadpool always says that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's the second
See,
one.
kid,
that's
that was a
weird.
good quote. Okay, next one. If you were not so stubborn, you would have make. Whoa, give me a second. If you were not so stubborn, you would make a great queen.
Pitch Perfect?
What? You watched Pitch Perfect?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
was not expecting. Okay, I can give a clue for this one. It's
I've heard that
a
before.
It's
really
probably-
recent movie.
It's a girl movie.
No, it's not a girl movie.
No?
Damn.
Shit.
Okay, wait.
I mean,
wait,
it
hold
could
up,
be,
hold
but
up.
like,
If
Wait,
you
wait.
Oh wait.
I have it on my
heard
tongue.
This recently.
you've watched this recently.
Can you say
Black
it again?
Panther.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, when...
If you're not so stubborn.
Yeah,
you
I
make a
the
watched
girl that
it
he tried to
like
save, yeah.
3 days ago.
Oh, that's oh my god.
I was like, I've seen this. Like I had the image in my head.
Okay. Next one would be,
Okay.
hey, I'm a street rat, remember?
Street Rat?
Yeah,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No.
Bro, that would have been so good though.
true, but no. Okay, I'll
Street Rat?
go childhood
8 Mile.
cartoons. No.
Cartoons?
Or animation, basically.
Like Tom and Jerry. No, that's not.
No,
Yeah,
but,
hold
like-
up, hold up. We're going back to Teenage
I
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I think
No,
I
no,
think
no.
I have the show, but I don't know no clue the name.
What is the show?
Street Rats.
Is it like Hey Arnold? Is it like that?
No.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a
that
fucking
was.
good show.
Hey Arnold?
Yeah,
people
the guy
have
with
not
the
spoken about Hey
the
Arnold.
head, yeah.
Yeah, but
With that football head.
The quote is, "Hey, I'm a street rat." Remember?
No, it's because Hey Arnold depicts a lot of poverty.
Yeah, and there's a lot of
Okay, well,
gangs
no.
like that. It's like so.
Okay.
Is it the movie with the two dogs?
Dalmatian?
No,
With, like the two dogs in a
where they
relationship.
kiss.
Yeah, they kiss with spaghetti.
spaghetti.
No, no.
No?
But like you're on the same track as like the time where this movie got like created ish.
Street Rat.
Yeah.
I've got no clue.
Ratatouille.
No, it's
That-
not even
that's-
close
That
to
would
being-
have been.
But that's not even
perfect.
close to being the
Seriously.
same era though.
Mhm. True.
I'm a
Because you're
street
thinking
rat.
of
Remember?
I can't remember. It's Lady and the Tramp,
Yeah, but
but it's not that. No,
But Lady and Champ came out at the.
it's like
I don't know the exact dates. I'm not gonna say the exact dates, but
I'd say
like,
90s.
it's yeah, but
beginning
it's like the
2000s.
same like kind of
Wait.
animation time where like all the
Yeah.
like we watched this as kids and stuff like that.
And there's like, oh fuck, I have no clue.
Okay, but one of the actors.
I know you keep like
One of the
Was there
actors.
another
We're not gonna get this. I'm just
phrase?
saying.
Well, I can say one line, then you guys will all like click
Okay.
on it.
Go ahead.
It said, "I can show you the world."
Oh, this helps.
I
me
can
so
show
Yeah,
you
it's,
the
Aladdin?
world.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Aladdin.
Oh,
I can show
never
you
would've
the
guessed
world.
that
Yeah,
from
Aladdin,
that.
yeah.
Really? That's like one of the biggest.
But the second, yeah, there's a song with it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can show you the world.
There's a new
Yeah, that makes more
Aladdin
sense,
coming
but,
out.
like the street rats thing, like what?
Yeah, I was
Because
thinking about-
Aladdin- was a
Aladdin,
street
yeah,
rat.
yeah.
Oh,
What?
that's true. I was thinking about really a rat.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
which
I
movie
was thinking
do you
about
have a rat?
A gangster.
Well, it was
Okay.
like I was
Yeah,
trying to
like
think
street
of
rat,
who's
like, yeah.
poor,
Sure.
but I don't know.
Well, I wrote a lot of these. I just realized. Okay, next
Okay,
one.
one
would
more,
be-
one more.
Okay, well wait, no, I got no.
Okay, get to this one. Yeah, like I don't want this to go on for too long.
Wait. Oh my god. Shit.
You got this.
Okay, this was a really good movie, basically.
Okay.
But wait, can
What
I
were
want to
the
say
other
two
ones?
though?
The Matrix.
Okay,
Just go ahead,
you
go ahead,
can
go ahead, yeah.
The Matrix.
The
you mean?
Matrix.
It's the Matrix.
Ah, shit.
I won't say them all, but I want to say like three of them because
Go,
they're really
go
good.
ahead.
Two.
Stop! Don't. We got the time.
I'm actually having fun. Yeah,
Um,
three. Go for
okay.
it. So.
It was Beauty Killed the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
No. I literally picked this one because I knew
Beauty
someone
killed
was
the
gonna...
beast.
Yeah, it was the beauty who killed the beast.
Jack and Jill.
What?
Yeah, there's a movie where they're vampire hunters.
Okay.
Jack. Okay, but
Let's-
Yeah,
no.
Jack and Jill vampire
Yeah.
hunters.
Okay, Beauty killed the Beast.
Yeah.
Twilight.
Ah, let me think.
An actual beast, by the way. It's not like.
Yeah, no, I have like I'm trying to figure like
Red Riding Hood.
who's
No.
somebody who's like pretty who kills a beast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. Not Mortal Instruments. Like,
I love how I pick like the most easiest quotes and then randomly have one that's like impossible to guess.
yeah, it's like you either pick the most iconic lines that
Yeah.
everybody's heard a million times, or like something like the one that you used for Black Panther was completely out of context.
Really?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's like what it doesn't have to do with the movie, so it's like you kind of have trouble with it. I wouldn't have guessed it if
Okay.
I hadn't
But some of
watched it.
them-
Like,
Some of the movies, the quotes, it would have been way too easy.
mm-hmm.
Except for
for
Spider-Man one. I thought
Wakanda
no one
forever.
knew that one.
Yeah, that was.
Well, yeah,
easy.
Wakanda forever. Like,
Hmm,
it's
what
like,
kind of movie would that be?
For example, like Fight Club has a lot of good ones. But see, it's easy to say like let's say
Okay, well, guess this.
yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
Can you say it again, please?
Can we have a clue?
It's Beauty that killed the Beast.
You killed the beast.
Can we have a clue?
And
Do
Animated.
you have a
or
second
not?
quote, for example?
they remade. No, I don't have a second quote. They remade a movie about it. Like not recently, but like in the 2014-15 time. And
recent.
yeah, but not like recent 2017, like recent 2014. And it was like a beast fighting another beast.
And it's not Twilight.
Beast fighting another beast.
Godzilla.
Yeah, but it's the
Yeah.
other movie.
Kong, Skull Island.
King Kong.
Yeah, King Kong.
Oh.
King Kong. I was
Yeah.
thinking
Kong
about it. I was
Skull
like, "There's
Island,
no
yeah.
way."
Yeah,
What? King
there's
Kong?
an actual and it's really.
I haven't seen
it's-
the newer one.
No,
Oh,
same.
No, but
maybe
it's
because
from
he
the-
was trying
the
to save the
original one.
girl. While
You
trying
mean-
to save her, he got killed.
The original one, well, the one that with the girl you see.
It's
the
not the
girl-
original.
Not the original one, sorry,
Like
but
the
the one
2005 remake.
that. Yeah, the 2005 remake. That's one of the quotes because like, I think she's on the top of the tower and he goes to
Oh.
save her and then she dies by trying
Yeah,
to
I
save her.
remember
So it's
that.
the beauty that killed the beast.
Damn.
I know,
Zam
right?
Zaddy.
Okay.
That's
Zam
a
Zaddy.
good one.
Okay. I don't want to survive. I want to live.
Oh,
You
Shit,
should know
wait.
this. Like those are one of the movies that go up with like Shawshank Redemption.
I don't want to survive. I
Save
wanna
Private
live.
Ryan.
Yeah. No, stop.
I
with the
thought you were
Private
gonna say
Ryan.
yeah for real. I was like, what?
it's
No.
a movie about a prison, right? They're
No,
escaping.
but it just makes sense.
Ish. Like
They're
it's,
ish in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
They're ish in a prison. It's like they're
I
imprisoned
don't-
but not in a prison. Get it?
Are they prisoned in a basement?
I don't know.
Home Alone.
No. No.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
I got nothing.
To me neither.
Do
I
I
want to
say?
survive, but I want to live. Yeah, because like they're running away from people.
Yeah.
They're surviving, so they're like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to. Yeah, I I just don't remember the name.
It's
War of the Worlds.
No, 12 Years of Slaves.
I actually haven't watched
12
movie.
Years of Slave.
No,
You've never watched-
12 Years a Slave.
Oh, sorry, I wrote 12 Years of Slave. Okay, a slave.
Yeah.
That
I
makes
actually
more
haven't
sense.
watched that movie.
You've never watched it?
But I heard
so
it's
good.
when I
I've also
Grammy.
never watched it.
I heard
actually.
You've never
it's
watched
when I
it?
Grammy.
No. Yeah, it's an iconic movie. I've never watched it.
Mm.
It's really, really
should've.
good. Okay, one more.
Uncultured swine.
Seriously,
I'm
one more,
sorry.
okay? I've never watched this movie, but like people have said it so many times that like you know it's from there. It's just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Oh, I actually think fuck the name.
You've actually said that name before, like when you were just I think before the podcast.
It's not a
you were like-
Hangover. Huh? It's not a Hangover.
No.
It's all quotes that like are in the back of my head. Like
Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah.
that before, and I'm not sure where.
Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
And it's not a movie we've already said.
No,
No. Just when I thought I was out.
like I've never watched this movie, but I've heard it so many times that I know it's like where it's
Kind
from.
of a hint.
In The Office, Michael says it. Because
That's
he's
what
a
she said?
huge fan of it. No. Because he's a huge
Die
fan
Hard?
of it. Huh?
I heard.
No, that's like
Die
Brooklyn
Hard?
Nine-Nine.
That's, yeah, I was gonna say.
Taken?
Oh yeah, it's true. We're gonna.
No.
He is on the roll
Like-
right now.
Seriously.
he's got so many guesses. Kevin Hart.
Saving Private Ryan. Like Michael Scott says that like he quotes a lot of stuff in that movie.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. What does Michael Scott quote? Have you guys watched The Office?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, it's
Oh
like the
my
best fucking show.
God.
But
I'm
What's
sorry.
the movie?
I don't watch TV
Arnold
shows.
Schwarzenegger.
Well, yeah, because I was.
that's not true. You
I
watch
was,
Supernatural.
That's the only one.
It is same.
It's
It's
fucking long.
Yeah, it's ridiculously wrong.
but
Long.
insane.
It's insanely long.
Okay, wait.
But
What?
and like
insanely
I'm
good.
saying it in a normal like
Yes.
voice, but like the guy who says it in the movie has an accent, has a heavy accent.
It's a
What
Mexican
kind of
accent.
accent?
Huh?
Terminator.
Mexican accent.
No. Italian, I guess. I don't
Wait,
know. I've
what's-
never watched a movie, so I
What's,
can't
what
really
did you
tell
say?
you. Like, I said Italian.
Yeah, what's the
Italian
quote
accent?
again?
Um.
Once I thought. Oh,
Once-
is it Godfather?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Okay.
Anyways,
I won't
and
take his
then
name.
the other one is like pretty like easy, like help me Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay,
Remember
that's
me?
Are you kidding me?
it's-
Star Trek.
No, but it's like which star? It's the fourth one. It's fourth Star Wars. Or no, is it the fifth?
I have no idea.
No,
I
it's
She
the
just
just
was
fourth
Star
one. It's the
Wars.
fourth one.
I
It's
just
the
wrote
fourth
Star
one.
Wars.
I'm gonna. I almost triggered some
Yeah.
fans there.
Yeesh. And then the other one's like elementary, my dear Watson. So
It's Sherlock Holmes.
yeah. Okay. Well, basically, Matt just like destroyed this game.
Me
I don't
too?
know if doing the- No.
Well, if you're saying names of characters,
Oh yeah, it's true.
The characters.
of characters, of course. Well, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, okay, but I mean,
yeah, but I meant for
but
the
that's-
other ones.
yeah.
Okay.
that's the only one that had
Save
characters.
Private Ryan was a good movie. I
Can you
It was.
stop?
I actually liked it.
But I
Love
don't
it.
know why. How many quotes do you know from it?
0.
Exactly.
And that was the one movie he kept on repeating for guessing. I love like movie quotes.
How can you know none of them? It's Saving Private Ryan.
I watched it once in school. And
Help me,
I was half a.
Ryan. Ryan, you're my own.
They probably say like "We leave no man behind" or stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
in
know, but there's
every
no,
army movie.
it's not memorable.
It's like in every
Yeah, true.
army movie. Don't leave anyone behind. Something like that.
True.
I don't know. It doesn't leave no prisoners, comrade.
I like it. There's another one that I wrote on here. It's just Yo Adrian.
That's Rocky.
Yeah, there you
Oh.
go.
Adrian, it's a character.
Adrian,
Yeah.
but
But he says it like
also.
yo. I can't do the Rocky voice.
Yo, Adrian.
Yeah, something.
No,
Something
it's not
like
like
That was
he's-
actually good.
No,
I'm
it's
not
not
gonna
like he's
repeat that.
screaming.
Yeah.
Adrian.
Yeah. Or
Something like that.
Well,
Pretty
there's one-
sure.
he's in the ring. And
I'm
he's
not
like all
gonna be.
bloody.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not-
exactly. And he's like, Adrian, and he's fucking dying. Yeah, I remember that.
I never watched Rocky.
Yo, he's
It's
got the worst
really
voice.
good.
I literally watched Creed 2 before watching Creed, like the first
The
Creed.
first screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Creed 1 was
A
good.
good movie
I
is
don't know.
Really
like
good.
Aquaman. Aquaman's a good movie.
Stop.
I've heard about that.
I've heard that
We
people
bashed
Did you
said
watch it?
no, but people said that.
Yeah, we
listen,
bashed
listen. It has very good reviews,
Mhm.
and people said that it's saving DC or DC still hasn't like.
You know why it's saving
Sunken.
DC? See, you weren't here last
Because
podcast.
Batman
Huh?
isn't making enough movies.
Batman?
I'm Batman.
Because no one,
Yo, that's the best quote you could
because
have
no one
picked.
wants to watch Batman.
What?
Okay,
Why?
last
That's
podcast.
true. No,
That's
because
bullshit.
there are a lot
That's
of movies
bullshit.
about
One of
that.
the biggest grossing movies.
I know, but wait. Last podcast
Like
we were
Batman: The
talking,
Dark Knight, one of the best
Dark
movies
Knight?
of all
But
time.
Dark
We
Knight's the
talked about it
only
on the
good
last
movie.
podcast.
Yeah,
It
Dark
was
Knight
such a
Rises.
good movie.
Yeah,
I know, but it's
it's
the only
arguably-
good movie.
Yeah, they just
Of
got it.
DC completely.
Yeah, they
No,
just
Dark
got it.
Knight Rises.
Yeah, true that.
That's two
Goddamn.
Batmans.
It's like saying,
It's two Batmans.
like, oh my god. Anyways, but yeah, we were
Batman
talking. I was
saving
talking about
DC.
Aquaman last time.
Yeah.
And I was saying that it's literally Thor, but like in a
Yeah,
in a
exactly.
different-
It's 100%.
Then
It's-
that's why
It's just like Thor
really good.
Ragnarok. That's the Thor Ragnarok when Thor
Yeah.
gets his new weapon. This guy he gets the scepter. That's in the trailers. He
Yeah.
gets his scepter. Same thing.
But
But
it's stupid that people will be like, it's the best movie of the obviously because it's like
No,
Thor.
nobody's saying it's the best movie
Well,
in
that's what
DC.
you just said.
No,
I
people are-
said it's saving DC
Oh,
Yeah.
because
okay.
they only had one or two good
Mhm.
movies out of I don't know how many.
people
That's
people
like
are saying
one.
it's a good movie. Like it's got good reviews.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Okay.
saying it's like the best fucking movie.
No.
Well, that's what I heard from him.
Yeah, no.
It's probably because people were expecting not a good
Shit,
movie,
yeah, they're expecting
Yeah.
shit.
and then they got a good movie, so they're like, oh, that's a good review.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if Avenger 4
Yeah.
is just
Slightly.
slightly bad, people are gonna give shit reviews
Oh, yeah.
because they're
They're supposed
expecting
to.
so much.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's well, actually, a lot of people like the Infinity War, especially. That's the thing. It's like people that are really okay. Let's say a lot of people are skeptical about Infinity, and
Oh yeah.
because of that, when they saw that ending, which I will not fucking spoil because Chris hasn't finished it yet.
Oh, it's
When
true.
you
It's-
see
it's-
that ending, you see how ballsy and risk taking it is, and I think people weren't expecting that because people had relatively low expectations because it was like, okay, but we've gotten this far. It's probably not going to be like some people probably had high expectations, especially like real hardcore geeks. But like I think critically, like the market is so saturated with superhero movies that they're like, you know what, I'm sort of done with this fad. And then when they watched it, they were like, actually no, it's pretty decent.
Well, that's what happened to me. I wasn't listening really to Marvels. I watched a couple of them,
Mhm.
like just because everybody watched them
That's
and
a
I
big
got
problem
to.
with them.
But
I watched
when I
all of
watched Infinity War,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was so hyped about this movie. When I finished it, I
It's still a good
rewatched
movie, though.
every movie before that, all of them. After watching
Yeah.
that, I was just so hyped.
The problem with
Mhm.
it, I find, is that you need to watch a lot of the other ones to understand.
Like,
Like,
even
yeah.
the
there's
ones
probably
that
like
are
7
Avengers.
movies that you have to have watched
For
to
sure.
understand
But
everything
that's not a
about
problem.
it.
That's a pros because that's I've
Well, for them, it's a pro.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because that's why DC failed, because they're not developing the characters enough.
Yeah.
They're just-
They're making
Yeah.
subplots.
Yeah, they're just throwing them in a
Instead of-
movie, and
yeah.
you're like, who is that?
There's not enough like character.
So-
Exactly, you don't get
Yeah.
attached to them because there's no
There's
movie with them.
development, Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what happened with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but Wonder
Yeah.
Woman popped out of nowhere.
Yeah, she popped out of nowhere. Everybody was like, "What is going on?" And then she got her movie. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, Wonder Woman is like considered one of the best movies. Also,
Yeah, well,
Yeah, and it's a
actually,
really good movie. They just
I never actually watched.
I bashed on
Wonder Woman.
DC,
It's a
but
good
Wonder
movie.
Woman was actually a really good movie.
Yeah, it
Have
was
you
a good movie.
heard of what's her name? Captain Marvel.
Ish, but good enough.
Yeah,
wasn't
for
the
well,
DC.
best, but
that-
it was a
Good
good
enough for
movie.
DC.
People
yeah.
are speculating that she's going to be the one that defeats Thanos.
Who?
I
Wonder
don't know.
Woman?
Captain Marvel. Because her.
Shh. Just don't even.
She haven't
just-
finished.
Yeah, she
Because
hasn't
wait,
finished
I
the movie.
watched part of it and I finished. I was at the point where Thor.
Yeah, that's a spoil.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
is.
spoil.
Where are you right now?
I'm at where.
Not the
Groot-
ending.
She got
Not
20
the
minutes
ending.
left.
I have 20 minutes left.
Thor
I'm
just
at
got the
hammer, like Groot, like grew.
I'm thinking people are speculating that she's gonna defeat him.
Wait, who though?
I'm not okay. Just don't
Yeah,
don't
just-
repeat what you said.
Continue.
Yeah, because you
Continue.
completely spoiled it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't hear what he said, so I'm good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Like I
just
was
don't-
concentrated.
Continue.
You're
But,
like, I'm
um,
not understanding. I just spoiled the movie, but I don't get what.
No,
I
how's that spoiler?
Yes.
How is that spoiler?
Just whatever, it doesn't matter. I didn't hear it. It's
I'm not
okay.
gonna
It's
explain,
okay.
Okay, continue.
But basically, like it's true what you say about Marvel. They all like go together. So in the movie, when before Thanos kills his daughter to get the last stone, the guy like that's all red, isn't he like the villain from like with the first Captain America?
Yeah, exactly.
I looked when I saw that. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That was
that's
so
really-
legendary. Like the
Mhm.
fact that they brought him back, and he was saying that he tried to wield the stone, so now he's cursed by bringing people
Yeah,
like to.
that's a really good
Yeah.
part. But did you know that they made every Marvel movie to
Yeah,
this day
they all-
just for this one? That's
Like-
what's crazy.
Yeah,
That's true.
The build up
Fucking
is so
crazy.
long. What was the first Iron Man? 2008?
it was like a long ass time. And
Yeah,
before
it was
that,
2008. I think.
and Hulk for before that too.
Yeah, but Hulk wasn't part of it,
No,
and that's
Hulk-
why
It
Hulk doesn't
wasn't?
have
No.
his standalone movie, and that's why they're
Wait, but yeah, he had. Some.
yeah, but it's not owned by Marvel.
Oh,
That's
no, it's
the
not.
problem.
Oh, it's
That-
Fox that did it? Not Fox.
I don't remember, but that's the problem. That's why Hulk have a story between everyone's movie. That's why he's in Thor Ragnarok, for example, because
Yeah.
they can't make a movie only with Thor because they don't own him.
But wait, what I don't understand is when it was at the beginning of the movie Infinity War, like you see them like the Loki, Thor, Hulk, and the gate guy. I forgot the name.
The
Yeah.
gay guy.
The gate guy.
What's his name again? What's his name?
They were fighting. But how did they end up there? That's what I don't know.
Did you watch Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did, but I don't think I remember the ending correctly then. 'Cause I don't-
They escape
Yeah, with this.
Asgard with a spaceship.
Yeah, and then they got
Oh.
Asgard got attacked,
Asgard.
and then
Oh,
they just
yeah.
destroyed everything.
Yeah, and then they escape, and that's when, and in the beginning, when you see them in the ship, it's because they went to get the Infinity Stone from Loki. That's why, because
Yeah.
they were the closest ones to them in space.
Loki, I'm so disappointed that he's like
Loki.
Loki disappointed that
Loki,
he's dead.
I'm Loki
Disappointed.
disappointed.
Damn. I'm like really really sad. Even if he was like a villain.
He's probably not dead.
Yeah, he's because he's died a lot of times, but he's came back.
He's literally the god of deception.
Yeah, he's a trickster.
I know, but Thanos said. He said that like you're not. What's that?
What
his
if
quote?
You're
Thanos
not-
is Loki?
You know what?
Just like he did with
I've
Odin.
seen a
just like he did
theory,
with
but it's not
Odin.
with Thanos. It's with Hulk.
Hulk is Thanos.
That Loki would be Hulk
But how?
because he's
Hulk
not
doesn't want to
transforming.
change. But no,
But how do you mimic Hulk?
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
mimic his
He's not
power though.
Yeah, he's not transforming.
he did once. His face transformed
Yeah.
half of it.
Yeah, but not the
Yeah, but not
powers.
Power, yeah.
Yeah, just visuals.
But what do you mean?
So that could be right.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah. I have a lot of time to waste on my job.
Yeah.
See that. So I don't know. I've gone up. I still have 20 minutes left. I have to finish it. It's so bad. But basically I love it. I don't know why I haven't watched it. Like
You need to
way
watch
till
the
now.
end. The end is the best part.
I know, like Thanos snaps his
Clicks?
finger. Because someone said it last podcast.
You said he clicks his fingers?
Not clicks, snaps his fingers.
Brandon?
What does that mean?
Oh.
Brendan, yeah, Brendan said it.
What does that mean though?
Because well, in the movie they explain it. They say if he has all 6 Infinity Stones, he can destroy half the world with the snap of his finger.
Yeah, but it's not just the snap. It's the scene.
Yeah, I
They're
haven't
just
seen the
perfect.
scene yet, but
It's so good to
Yeah.
watch.
which
You
I'm
just don't know.
taking
I
a
wanna
wild
rewatch it
guess
now.
that the ending is that they can't like
Well, you'll see. It's not what you think.
because I'm.
Have
I'm
you
guessing.
seen memes of it?
No, I literally
Okay,
like.
because
Ah, yeah, there's
there's
some
yeah,
good
yeah,
memes.
has some good
The
memes
only
of it.
memes that I saw is that like they were killing so many characters off that it was like.
No, okay, no, that's not it then.
Yeah, but I saw memes about it before watching the movie, and I was still surprised at
Same.
the end.
Yeah, same.
Because
same.
I thought only one of them died.
I didn't understand when they said those certain words that a character says that I can't say because it's spoiling. I was like, why are they always bringing this up? Then when I look, I'm like, oh, what? This is actually sad.
Yeah,
What the hell?
really. It is.
Basically. Thor his character is getting like super douchey.
He got
like,
super abs and.
Well, no, because I really really love Thor, but like even Matthew said last time that his they cut
hair.
his hair, and now like he talks to people like a fucking douchebag. And, like,
He was
jerk.
douche before.
No, he was.
Yeah,
not.
Thor
Yeah,
1,
I guess
he
he
was
was
a
too cocky.
huge douche.
No,
He
he
was
was
cocky.
a god. He was
He was
a god.
cocky,
Yeah, but he was douche.
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
he's
but
sort
that's
of
not what I
made to
mean.
be like that.
That's his character. So his character is to be like I'm the powerful one, I'm the best, and I'm the, but he still had a nice side to him. Now he's just like
He
I
was,
need
like,
to kill
Yeah.
Thanos and fuck you guys and whatever. Like when he got on the ship with the Star Lord and his all of his like with Groot and I forgot the rest of the characters.
Yeah.
Like usually what I would expect from like Thor would be like, where am I? Thanks for saving me.
No,
Because,
no,
No,
no.
'cause he
Have you
doesn't have
watched?
time.
Do you,
Yes,
do
I
you
watched
remember
every single Thor.
Avenger 1?
Yes.
He did the exact same thing with Iron Man and Captain America when
Yeah.
he was chasing Loki. The exact same thing. He
Not
just
really.
was like, fuck you guys, I won't looking up and I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, and they
But
did
they
But
look.
they
the
didn't.
exact
Wait,
same
but they
thing.
didn't save him. He was after Loki, and then Iron Man was like in
Yeah, but-
Iron Man was also after. But I'm saying usually like I would expect him because they saved him. He'll be like I don't know. He would say something like I'm grateful for your. I must.
No,
leave
Because
now."
he was a
no,
god,
no.
he was a god, so he thought, because he's above everyone, so he has
Yeah.
that like cocky complex.
Yeah, it's his character. The reason,
Back me up, Matt.
no, the reason why you're thinking that is because he's friendly with the Avengers. He's drinking with them. That's
he's
why he's so
not.
friendly and he's like, oh, thanks, guy. But he doesn't know Guardian of the Galaxy. Like,
He doesn't know that at all.
like the exact same scene. Like, yeah, I agree with me. In Avenger 1, when he's chasing Loki, he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, because
It's the exact same
Mhm.
thing now, but with Thanos.
Yeah, but what do you
It's the
mean
same
he doesn't
character.
care?
But, well, was she trying to say? He wasn't nice like to them.
No, but
oh,
like,
thank you,
what
guys.
happens in the first one that makes you think that he didn't care?
Well, he was literally fighting them.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he just dropped. He was like, "Get out! I'm getting Loki." He took Loki. He
But
went.
that was two different scenarios.
And then Iron Man
though.
come, and then
Not
Captain
really.
America come, and then they
Yes.
start fighting. He was like, "Just guys, I just
Yeah.
want Loki and get out."
Mhm.
It's the same
But the
thing. It's the
difference
same character.
is, but the different. I know it's the same character, but the difference is when he was getting Loki. Like at first he wasn't being saved. He was chasing someone, and then someone else was chasing the same person, and he's saying like, "That's my brother." Then this scene and like the scene in Infinity Wars, he literally like crashes into the ship almost dead, and then they save him. That's why I'm saying that technically, if this was the same Thor as before, it would have been had
Don't
like
doubt
burnt.
me.
No, but it's the same as before because the only difference is he's chasing Thanos because Thanos just killed
I
his
meant-
brother. He doesn't
wait.
think about, oh, thanks, guy. He's thinking, I'm gonna beat his ass.
But I'm not saying that. Okay, never mind. You don't get it. I can argue with you for like
Yes.
hours.
This is like becoming a circular argument.
Anyways, whatever.
I'll fight you to the
I'll
death.
fight you. Jesus.
Okay. Well, I actually like I wanted to add a couple of things, not to that like particular subject, but just because we should add it, talking about the podcast, because we've currently recorded 7 podcasts.
7? No,
Well,
6.
No, we've recorded 7. We're actually gonna post 6 because
Oh.
we decided to cut one of them because of
Someone
technical
was
difficulties. And because of that, yeah, so we're gonna have 6 podcasts up. Basically our initial objective was to have 5
Yeah.
podcasts recorded, and then we would start posting them because
Mhm.
certain sites actually require to have 5 podcasts, fun fact,
Yeah.
before we can post them.
Mhm.
So I'm probably going to try and upload some tonight.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, if we have the time, which we probably do.
We do.
And
If we don't,
also, well, I'll have to make some accounts, etc. Like just a YouTube. So we're probably gonna try and be on like, so what I have currently as planned
Yeah.
is I'm gonna try and be on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud,
Yeah.
podcast app, whatever that is.
We're also debating on maybe a SoundCloud or
I don't low-key.
podcast. Yeah, but it's a site that just has like free.
Yeah,
podcast.
exactly.
And I think we were debating on like putting it on YouTube or not. That wasn't 100% sure, but there's not a lot of people. Who
Yeah, I know. I put it on
Why not?
YouTube.
Just put it
I
everywhere we
definitely-
can.
Yeah, exactly. It has to be the most
All right, let's do this.
accessible possible.
Yeah, just.
That's my objective.
Why would you limit it?
I don't know, Sam.
So for the moment,
Why'd you come in like the 3rd podcast?
Because I was working.
I know.
we got shit. But yeah, so as I've said, Sam's gonna be a recurring guest, like on the
Yeah,
the show.
I'm
So
really
he's
happy
more
that
like
you're
a
coming
Thank
more
you.
host
often.
than anything else. But
Yeah.
we've all got working obligations, so we obviously can't always be here.
Mhm. Except for me and Matthew, we've been here all.
Yeah.
Every podcast,
No, I'm
half
not.
half.
I'm not hyped.
Half.
Because I'm probably gonna miss some. I mean, or you're probably gonna miss some.
Nope, I'm here every single week, baby.
Okay.
Every podcast, baby.
Okay. Right. And I think that's pretty much it. I could talk about a lot of other stuff if you guys want. I can talk about just like some life stuff.
How long are we in?
We're an hour and 48 minutes in.
I would be like, let's.
Okay, well, I'll just like, cause I'm gonna talk about like stuff with you guys anyway, so I might as well just keep recording.
Sure, go for it,
Yeah.
fucking.
Go for it.
So, you guys know that it's my my dad's retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's retiring?
He retired 3 days ago, I believe.
No way.
Yeah, he's 54.
But my dad's like older than your dad, and he's not retired yet. Fuck.
Yeah, no, but 54 is
It's
very
really young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's like if your dad's older and he's still working, that's normal. I think ideally I'd probably stop around like 60, because I
Depends on the job.
don't even know what I'll do after that.
Well, your dad told you
I can't.
some good advice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat it on the podcast, but I heard some pretty strange. But like, you know, he's mentioned golfing because he golfs a lot, and I can't
Such a white
imagine
people
what
thing.
else. A lot of black people golf.
You'll find
Okay.
something.
I don't even. I can't even.
But
imagine.
you.
But it depends on your
okay,
job.
Do you think that we're gonna be gaming?
I
when we're
hope
60?
so.
That'd be.
I hope.
I remember for like a phase, a lot of people were like, "No, I'm probably gonna stop," and I was like,
Who would
I'm
say
not.
that?
"I don't know. I'm pretty sure you have, but maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaken."
I don't
but
know.
I know some people were like, "No, I'll stop." I know, like our friend Quentin, he
Mhm.
said that he would have stopped, and well, actually, he said a couple of times. And
Yeah, and he
like,
haven't. So
yeah, he just
I-
just keeps coming back.
I think it depends on your job.
No, but I mean, when you retire.
Yeah, but if you stop during the time you're working, you're not gonna start again once you're
No, I do
retired.
that sometimes. I like re-download Minecraft for some reason and start
Yeah.
playing it.
I think a lot of people would stop because of kids, not because of jobs.
Yeah, well,
Because a job, you know, I was actually talking about that to my parents the other day. I said working a 40-hour job isn't hard, and my parents were like struck, and I get it. But I said it's because you have other obligations
No,
that it's
I,
hard.
that is
I
true.
work a 40 like a week and I still
Yeah.
like, do a bunch of things.
And that's the thing. Because I've worked 40 hours before, and it's not like, you know, you have a ton of free time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Yes.
that it's when you have other stuff with it
Mm-hmm.
that it gets like cumbersome.
Kids, hobbies, like
Yeah,
friends.
kids takes it's literally having a second 40-hour job.
yeah,
Seriously.
really.
Second-
That's why it's hard because
Yeah.
without
Even more
kids,
than
it would
40
be
hours.
more
Even more
easy.
than 40 hours.
24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
No,
if it's a
I agree.
newborn.
No, but yeah, what I just like I mean that it's
It's like
basically
another
it's
job,
Another
I get
job,
it.
yeah.
And because of that, you'd probably stop gaming. I'd probably force them to game so that.
My
Force
kids?
them
Oh,
to
yeah,
game.
same.
Well, I mean, it's not forcing because they'd say yes, but like, I'd be like, "Yo, you want to play some Borderlands?" And they'd be like,
What the
"Nah,"
fuck's
and I'd be like,
Borderlands,
"Well,
Dad?
"We're gonna be playing some Borderlands, man."
Okay.
Or some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which will be a super old game by that time.
Oh,
Oh,
it
yeah.
will.
Mhm.
I'll have to buy a Nintendo Switch off of like some Kijiji ad because
Seriously.
nobody will be selling them anymore.
Like,
Damn, yo.
My parents used to play
The
with
future.
me and my brother at Mario, like
What?
any kind of Mario. Like on their
Mm.
Nintendo 64, our parents would literally play with us. Like,
Really?
Yeah, because we couldn't beat this level, so we had to go get our parents to beat it for us.
Really?
Yeah, my mom sat down and she's like it's funny because my parents like bash on my older brother because he
For
games
game.
a lot,
Hmm.
but like they're the ones who started gaming with him. Like they taught him
Yeah,
how
but
to
I mean,
game
that's
on
not-
this on
That
the
doesn't
Nintendo
teach
64.
somebody to be a compulsive
No,
gamer.
I know, but he's not a compulsive gamer. It's more like to get him into gaming and stuff like that.
Yeah, they initiated it.
Yeah, basically. And then my mom was always like, I regret the day that I showed you how to play. And she
Somebody
was
else
literally-
would've.
like she told me while she was pregnant with me, like sitting down on the Nintendo 64.
So they used to game.
Great.
Your parents.
My parents, well, I guess, but like, I think because it came out and then there's like a bunch of things going
Mhm.
on and like,
But there are for sure some people that still game in their 50s.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they
Sure.
exist.
Yeah, well, it depends on
But
how
usually it's like-
busy you are.
But also, it's like how serious you are into gaming.
It's true.
Like some people are like hardcore gamers, so they
Mhm.
never leave it.
Mm-hmm.
But like other people are very, very casual.
I think I would stop
No, I probably won't.
because
I think
I love gaming.
the difference is between me and you is you play lots of games.
Yeah.
I play one
Yeah,
one game a lot,
Mhm.
and then I stop. For example, when Call of Duty died, I
Mhm.
started playing Rocket League, and then I got
Yeah,
tired of
yeah.
Rocket League. I just stopped, and then
Fortnite.
Fortnite
Fortnite
came,
came,
and
yeah.
then I just play Fortnite. When I'll be tired of Fortnite, I'll probably stop.
Mm.
Play
That's the thing.
Minecraft.
Does iPhone
Fuck
games
Minecraft.
count as gaming?
Minecraft's a fun game. Minecraft will never die.
Does iPhone game count as gaming?
No.
No.
Well, actually, it sort of does, but it did.
Haha.
You know
Mobile
there
game is
there's a mobile esports league now.
Yeah, we talked about it, but like
Mobile
one of our
esport?
first podcasts.
Mobile
About what
esports.
game?
This is a game that's ripping off Fortnite and
Yeah.
Overwatch together.
I can't remember what's the
Candy Crush?
No.
What?
Candy
No.
Crush.
It's like the same
I don't
maps
know.
of Overwatch, but with people shooting each other
Oh, it's
like
the same
Fortnite.
game of like
Yeah,
Overwatch.
It
No, it's
like
like Fortnite.
it's
like
it's
Fortnite?
similar to
It's a
Fort-
Chinese game, I believe.
No,
Is it
No.
Mobile
US
League of
game.
Legends?
no, it's the same kind of map as an Overwatch, but people shoot each other just like Call of Duty. Like you have people. on
There's
each
no
team.
way this is an esport.
There's
A shooter.
Yeah.
A shooter on mobile.
Yeah.
an
The
esport.
last they had a tournament and the prize pool was 200,000.
What's the name?
After I watched a video, this guy did a sponsored video of it.
So, do you think you'll ever stop?
The thing is, it depends because right now, because I work 60 hours a week, but the only way like to relieve myself a bit of all the stress of work
gaming.
is gaming.
Not sleep, gaming.
Okay,
Because
but like, let's
I
say
can't sleep right after work like this or something like that. I need.
Yeah, you need something to just like chill a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, let's say you have kids. Would you work 60 hours a week?
Well, no, because by that time I wouldn't be working 60 hours a week.
Okay.
I'm working right now because I'm young, trying to work so in the future I don't have to work as much.
Okay,
Mm.
makes sense.
So when I have the kids, like they have the time, but I also have my time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the wife can go with my if
The
my
wife
if my
can
mom
go.
if my mom wants to come and help out with the kids, they can do whatever they want. My time is my time.
So when you're 60, will you be gaming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. What because you're saying like you only play one game at a time, but you also like play really competitive games.
True.
But you don't always play them competitively.
Most of them, yeah.
Well, the best example I have is we used to play Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 a lot. Like a lot.
Yeah, but I was
And
younger.
we played like the level of competitiveness was like 0 to none with what we were doing.
Yeah, but we were younger. The more I got older, the more I got competitive. Like,
Oh,
do
okay.
you remember Black Ops 2?
Yeah.
I was using only knives.
Yeah.
Because
Really?
I
Yeah,
I
that's
thought it was
pretty
a harder
cool.
challenge,
Oh,
and I
okay.
was kicking people ass.
Yeah,
at a
that's
point.
pretty cool.
I just go competitive in everything, like Rocket League,
Yeah,
Fortnite.
I know, but like I remember when we were playing Modern Warfare 3, there was like a bunch of glitches to get out of maps.
Yeah.
And we would do that so much, and it'd take hours at a time.
Yeah.
And
like
also
3
there was
hours.
like trick shotting, which we were terrible at, god awful, but we loved it.
Yeah.
Is Halo still a thing
Infected? No, Halo's.
Actually,
dead, right?
my cousin's
Halo's
wife, she has a
dead.
friend that is a Halo champion. Like, he goes to Halo tournaments across the world.
Really?
It's not as big as it used to be, but still there are still some tournaments like that.
Yeah, but Halo 5 fucking ruined the franchise.
Really? I
yeah.
actually didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine a game that's based off of a campaign with no campaign. That's Halo 5.
What do you mean based on the campaign?
Okay, so the game
Mhm.
really blew it up when Halo 2 came out.
Yeah.
It was
I agree.
huge.
Or
And
Halo
then
Reach, no?
No.
Okay, so I can't remember exactly the order. I think it's Halo 2, Halo 3,
And then Reach.
Halo Reach, and
Yes.
then Halo 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd say the era of Halo 2 to Halo Reach was the best era of... And then Halo 4 was like iffy. There was like some controversy because they were starting to concentrate more on multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of sucked. Because like some people played Halo like multiplayer. Like there was tournaments and stuff like that. But there was a lot of it was made to be able to be locally played.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made like playing with your friends. And I think there's a lot of nostalgia behind it because people always have this story of like, I remember when I was super young and I would go over to some friend's house and play Halo.
Alan, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the same stories because we do that shit all the time. Sam used to bring his TV over because he lived like super close.
TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd literally bring like the monitor to our
Jesus
place.
fuck.
Yeah.
And
TV,
he'd bring
Xbox.
and somebody else would bring a console and we'd just like we'd play like either like infected lobbies of Modern Warfare 3
Yeah.
or we'd go out of maps and quick scope each other,
Yeah.
or like.
I never liked Halo so much.
That's why
Good old
I say
days.
like we didn't play competitively at all back in.
Yeah,
the
but
day.
we
You
don't
play for
do
the
that
fun,
these
but
days.
you guys
Yo,
play
I'd
for
love
fun.
to.
Same.
I'd love to. I have what? What did you say? Sorry?
You guys played for fun. 'Cause
Yeah,
You guys
but I still
love the
do.
game.
That's like a while ago. Like you and Sam were getting mad, and I was like, "Yo, I don't even know how you guys get mad playing these games because like, I only play for fun. If I
Yeah, you mean today?
yeah
Yeah, when you left.
you legit rage quitting.
Yeah, because
And
yeah.
I just the way I always see games is just first the main thing is a way to be sociable with people that I talk to frequently.
I didn't rage quit at the game. I just quit because of him.
Yeah, I
Well,
pushed
exactly,
him.
it's the
Not
same-
because of the
pushed him a
game.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you did.
pushes
Yeah, I
him.
pushed
Yeah,
him a
but you're
lot.
easy to push. Like I can say literally
No,
say
but
anything.
he's the
No,
only one
That's
that
true.
does it.
Especially
That's
Chris.
true.
He's the only one that does it though, in the certain thing, in that certain way. Yeah, he's the only one that always.
I
pisses
could
me
if I
off.
wanted to.
How you could you did it once. You got me pissed, but I
When?
didn't rage quit. I don't know. It was once we were playing and you started bashing me.
Yeah.
I'm like, man,
I remember this
what the
one
happened
time.
with you?
Oh fuck! I can't remember. I was like, "What the fuck?"
When?
Do you remember that? Oh,
On
my
Fortnite?
God, yeah. Anyways, but
But
it's
the-
not important. But most of the time, I don't freak out. But this one time in particular, I was like yelling. Do you remember that?
I think I do.
'Kay, it's like because in Fortnite, when you're in squads, what you should always do is try to like stay together.
Yeah.
And this one time I was like, okay, I need help, I need help, I need help. And I was like, oh, and he's like, wait a second. And he was like completely at the other end. And then I'm pretty sure it was either you or Katang.
Well, it's
'Cause
always
I don't
you.
remember, no,
It's
I don't remember.
always.
And then
don't
I
remember
die
anything else.
and I'm like, where is he? And then I see where he is. And it's like fucking far. And I was like,
So dumb.
and I
No,
just
no,
like,
no.
I was
Well, it's true.
yelling.
Count-
Countdown does the same thing.
Yeah,
I only
no, he
do that
does.
with Sam. I don't do it with
Yeah, and I
Sam.
fucking hate you.
Yeah, but I still play games like just for fun. My one of my favorite games of all time is Borderlands, like Borderlands 2. And the two main things is first of all the humor is fucking hilarious. I love the story and like I like grind games. Like you farm bosses and then you get like really good loot out of it. And then like because you've got better loot then you can do like bigger bosses.
Is it
and
like an
stuff that.
MMO-ish?
No, it like people sometimes
Role-playing?
compare it to an MMO. I could better compare it to Destiny, even though it's also not really like a. But just because like you fight a lot to get like exotic weapons,
Yeah.
which
okay.
are legendaries in Borderlands, and then with those weapons, then you can do like better stuff.
Okay.
But in that sense, it's like Destiny. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's. I really like, but like story games also. Like I've played a lot of BioShock, like BioShock
Actually, I've
Infinite
never
1,
played
2,
BioShock.
and Infinite. I love BioShock Infinite.
I have them. I've never played.
Oh my! It's
What's the story?
Fucking crazy. Okay, so it's this guy called Booker DeWitt, who's a bounty hunter, and his job is to save some girl, and I won't like super spoil it, but in the end, there's like it's like you've probably watched Inception before. It's kind of like
Maybe, yeah.
it's kind of got that type of ending where it's just like, what the fuck just happened? Like you're completely lost in it, and you have to like really meticulously think about what you just fucking saw, and you're just like you're blown away because there's a lot of like plot twists to it. But I won't spoil the ending. But
Have you ever finished?
so you're supposed to
game?
save a girl and you fall in, like you're just like you really like her, and that's the thing with the story is that it's like it's sort of like a narrative that there's no narration to it. It's just like everywhere you go there seems to be a story to it without being any actual words put to it. So like you see it's because it's a parallel universe where slavery is still a thing. And because of that you see like slaves singing, and there's like huge sexual, like the best example I could use that's super subtle is just like you have these bathrooms at one point in the game and there's nothing that indicates that you have to go there. It's just that like you enjoy looting, you enjoy exploiting like and exploring everything. So you go in this one bathroom that's like super dirty and it's like completely messy, and you just like loot around, and right next to it you realize that there's a bathroom that's like super clean, and you're like, why is that? It's because the dirty bathroom's a slave bathroom.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, and there's nothing other than like the small signs on it that say like slaves only, and the other ones that say like white people only, that indicate what type of division there is like from the people. So it doesn't actually tell you much because there's no narration throughout the story, and you also follow this girl called Elizabeth she's like super passionate about, and she's optimistic about everything, and so she sees like all this divide and she's trying to help people, and Booker, who's a bounty hunter, is supposed to, I think he's supposed to capture this girl, but he ends up liking her, and there's this guy who's basically controlling religiously, because religion's still a thing, like everybody, and trying to control them, and there's like this huge plot twist. Do you guys like ever intend on playing it or not? Because like I would spoil it because it's really fucking
if it's
good
interesting
ending.
I might.
Oh, it's a fucking good
It's
ending. Do you want to block your ears? Because I want to tell the ending.
Do you need to
Go
play
ahead.
the two first one?
No, you don't at all.
Go ahead, play.
Okay, so basically when you keep talking to this girl, and the bad guy's called Comstock, and you realize that you're in this weird parallel universe where, oh, actually I forgot this really big detail. Okay, so the beginning of the game is your plane crashes and you're in the middle of the ocean, and there's just like this big tower, which is like a lighthouse, like for boats and stuff. So when you see this lighthouse, you end up going it, and there's an elevator, and the elevator brings you to this new place, which is a parallel universe, and like you have no clue what the fuck's going on, but you just keep going with it. So in the parallel universe, you're the bad guy, like you're Comstock, and you've never realized it because this is like 30 years later in a parallel universe. So it's like if you would have kept going through that path of like a parallel universe, you would have actually kept slavery and kept religion, and you would have led these people to like complete madness and poverty. So this girl, you're actually trying to like get her for Comstock, which is the bad guy, and that girl turns out to be your daughter.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this game?
It's
Yeah.
plot twist after plot twist.
Yeah, exactly. Because Comstock, he just wants to go like get his daughter. So it's like a complete fuck
My
up.
God.
And
You're
there's-
the bounty
there's so
hunter
much to- and I'm saying that,
Comstock
but there's still
and
like
the
so much
daughter.
to it. I'm that's the surface. But it's crazy plot twists.
I might play it.
So spoilers.
So you play as the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
And as Comstock?
No, you don't play as Comstock.
But you are Comstock.
No, wait, yes you are.
You play as bounty hunter, but you are Comstock.
But you are, but you've never, like, you don't play him. It's just that he's the antagonist.
Okay. So you're the antagonist and the...
Yeah, but see, you only play
protagonist.
as the protagonist, which
Okay.
is Booker DeWitt.
Mm-hmm.
But Comstock is what you become. So,
I think you gotta play the game to
So
understand
Booker
it.
becomes Comstock.
if he does certain things, yes.
Oh, okay. It's a,
Yeah, and that's the thing.
It's a
like-
choice game.
Well, it
Everything
is, but
that
it
you
isn't
do,
because there's
affects your-
it's very linear. But the thing is, like, you realize that if you do, I think it's like if you do give her to Comstock, you become Comstock, and if you don't, then you die. And basically, the end of the game is like you're like, no, I can't. So your daughter ends up killing you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's it's so fucked up because you're Comstock. And anyways, so you either end up killing Comstock, or
You become Comstock.
and die because your daughter kills you.
Wow.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, really.
And it's like you see, and it's like there's quotes throughout the entire game that keep repeating, and they don't seem to make any sense. But by the end of the game, it's like what the fuck? I think there's like this one that it says like every place has a city, and every place has its lighthouse or something like that.
How long is
And-
the game?
It depends because I'm a guy who really likes to explore. So me, it probably took me like 20 hours, but it could take like 8 if you're like this.
I guess I know what I'm watching tonight. A whole walkthrough.
Yeah,
of
there's,
Bioshock.
no, it's incredible, and the gameplay is amazing. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep it at that. I love fucking games, man. I really do.
I see
And
that.
and the thing is, like, well, it's because like it's a really great story. So like it could be a movie, and I probably would enjoy it just the same. But
True.
the fact that you can put yourself in that person's shoes, and the like I said, the gameplay is crazy because there's like this type of drink that you can take that like mutates part of your body, and you have like special abilities that come with it, and so it's
Mhm.
really cool.
Yeah, I need to get back into those games. I remember like Far Cry 3.
Yeah,
I was I was
that's right.
insanely
You
good.
remember that like one level that's basically just like you have a flamethrower, and you have to like
yeah,
burn away.
and it's Skrillex and Bob
Exactly.
Marley.
Yeah,
yeah,
I can't remember what that. What's that song called? But yeah, it's
It's Skrillex and Bob Marley. It's
yeah.
his only song of that.
Okay, so
it was perfect.
It's like this level that you have a flamethrower, and all you do is you burn a pot farm.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
And
God.
and basically people are trying to attack you because this is like in a
Don't you get
savannah
high
or something.
in the middle of it?
And people are like trying to attack you, and you just have to burn them.
Yeah.
And at the same time, there's just like this huge dubstep song that starts playing.
Jesus.
yeah,
It's a crazy. Yeah.
it was so
It's
good.
yeah.
Don't you get high at the same time when you burn the pot farm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you
Yes.
get high.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
Yeah.
it's a fucking good
yeah.
level.
But
yes.
the whole story is just incredible.
Yeah, this story of Far.
Yeah,
Far
I need to
Cry
get
3
back
is
into
actually pretty cool.
Did
these
you guys
type of
play
game.
the multiplayer of the third Far Cry?
No.
No, I did.
No.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's
I
not. It's not
tried
made
it
for that. It's
with
not made to be a
Bert.
multiplayer.
I tried with Bert.
Yeah.
The first maybe 20 minutes we threw up and
Yeah,
just left.
no, it's terrible. No, but that's the thing is like Far Cry isn't made to be a multiplayer game,
No,
and
it's
I
not.
don't think they retried that. I think they just
meant to be a
said,
co-op.
fuck
Co-op game.
yeah. They said fuck the multiplayer
Multiplayer.
segment of it. We'll just stick to the linear game, and it's been working.
Yeah,
Like,
apparently the fifth one is really good.
Yeah.
The in America.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
The
a
sixth
bunch
one
of
came out.
racists and
The
shit.
sixth one came out, no?
No, that's the fifth one.
The fifth
So,
one is in America.
Yeah.
The fifth one was with the rednecks, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There's another one that was the trailer came out during the Game Awards, Game Choice Award. I don't know what it is. It's after the end. Have you played the fifth one?
No.
But there's like it's great. There's like
Yeah.
a bomb. There's a nuclear bomb that hits where they are and destroys everything. And so
Okay.
small parties that are alive, they hunt other people.
Yeah.
It's like a zombie apocalypse,
Yeah,
but
I've
with
seen
other
that.
people.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer. I
It's the
think.
trailer. There's a
Okay.
new.
They're making a
Far
Yeah,
Cry.
they're making.
There's a
But
new
it's
Far Cry.
not out yet.
No, it's coming out. No, yeah, it's coming out 2019. I don't know when, but that's what it's gonna be.
Really?
Yeah, I've
and
heard
it's
that.
two black females that
Mhm.
are like the main. I think.
Like villains or?
I have no clue.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so
that,
cool.
They
yeah. I
sound
remember
like
the
villains.
trailer. So there's this beautiful place where there's a lot of flowers. They're growing flowers and everything,
Uh-huh.
and everything seems super nice. And then there's these girls come up. I think they're sisters probably.
Yeah, this is.
And they come up and there's like there's no rules, so we're gonna make the rules and they just kill everyone.
Exactly, yeah.
And you're
then
fighting them. Yeah,
because
that's
when
really
the-
cool.
When the
It's really
explosion
sick.
happens, it's like a free for all.
Yeah.
When that happens, yeah. There's no more teams. There's no more.
Yeah,
all
you
this,
should watch
yeah.
it. Put it in your watch
It's actually
later.
really
Yeah,
good.
it's exactly. Damn.
Yeah.
That reminded me like of something I don't know if you guys have watched Daredevil.
I haven't, but
Yeah,
I
on
need
Netflix
to. Like, I don't
series.
watch TV shows, but this one apparently is really
There's
good.
one thing that really stuck to me, is this one scene where it's like the priest, like basically Daredevil's like a blind superhero.
Blind lawyer.
Who he doesn't, yeah, he's a lawyer, and he doesn't know exactly what to do, and he dresses as a devil, and every now and then he confesses to a priest.
Oh yeah,
And he
yeah,
seems to understand like what's going on, but he doesn't say anything to anybody. And he eventually just like he confesses, and he asks something to the priest. He asks, "Do you believe in the devil?" And the priest basically he starts explaining this story about because priests often have like these missions, and a mission basically is just like traveling around the world and
Mhm.
trying to show the prophecy of God to other people so that they convert. And he went into this like small African tribe, and it's this guy who in the African tribe, super poor people, but he's like extremely respected because the little he has, he seems to share with people, and he's super optimistic, and there's no such thing as a village leader, but everybody considers him as the superior because he's like the nicest guy, and people really respect him.
Mhm.
And one day, because there's like genocides and civil war in that country, there's just like this one guy who shows up, and he says like, "Who's the leader?" And everybody says there's no leader, but he seems to notice that everybody seems to be gravitating towards this guy because he's like the leader, and he basically just like fucking like mashes him into pieces. And he
kills
says,
the leader?
"I saw the devil that day."
Jesus fuck.
Wait, did the so-called leader kill
Yeah.
the person that was coming, or did the
No,
person
he
that was
killed.
The guy who, like the bad guy who basically tried to, who's in the Civil War,
Mhm.
he had the intention of killing people. So he thought, like, how can I strike fear to these people?
killing
And
the
he
leader?
basically, he wanted to kill the leader, but there was no leader. So he killed the most respected man.
Yeah, there's always a natural leader.
Yeah,
Always.
exactly. So
Oh,
he
he
just...
killed the respected man.
Yeah.
Or
And that's why, like, the priest says, I don't know if God's real or not, but he said, I saw the devil that day. Like, I really, like, that shit
Damn.
stuck to me so fucking hard.
okay, I guess I'm watching. also, I also want to watch it tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the original movie, not the like.
Nobody likes the original
I
movie.
love the
I liked
original
it.
movie. It
with
was so
with
good.
Ben Affleck?
I think so, with the
Was
kid
it?
with the acid in his eyes and whatever.
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
With
I
his-
loved and
there's
his
a
dad,
movie?
It was a good
deadbeat
movie.
dad.
There's a
What?
Daredevil movie.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
movie way before. I watched it with
Yeah.
my
Long time
dad.
ago, yeah.
It wasn't like the best movie, but I think it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Goddamn. You need to rewatch it just to see if it holds up.
No,
Yeah,
honestly,
maybe
Yeah.
it's like Spider-Man 1.
or like
We
Hulk.
think
Have
it's
you
good,
ever,
but it's
have you ever
trash.
rewatched it?
I don't want
Yes,
to. I don't want to ruin
one,
it.
yeah.
It's a shame because
But
I'm
it's
like
really
shit. Tom
good.
Holland's better.
I like it though.
I
'Cause
like
What?
I used to think Tobey Maguire's like the shit.
Yeah, it's just
And
nostalgia.
Especially the third one, man. I'll rewatch the third one. It's so cringy.
I remember not
What's
liking
the
the
third
third
one?
one.
What's
though.
what's the third
The
one?
third
again?
one is like
Sandman.
it's the one with Venom, and there's like so much shit going on.
Yeah, there's Venom and then
Oh
Sandman.
yeah. The best one was the second one. I think the best one was the second.
Well, it depends. Like
The first or second.
second one's
but the
Dr.
third one was
Octopus.
yeah.
First one's Green Goblin.
Yeah.
A lot of people consider the first one to
I
be
like
the best
Green,
one.
yeah. I like
Yeah.
Green Goblin. Sorry, yeah. Sorry, I thought the second one was Green Goblin.
But
The first one's
Dr.
the best.
Octopus is pretty. Like he's a badass villain.
Yeah, it was good. No, but yeah, the third one was just a mess.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
complete mess. But it's
Mhm.
especially like he so he like wears
Oh,
mascara
yeah, I
or
remember,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he just
because
like
he's
puts
supposed
his
to be a
hair to the
douche.
side and he's
Yeah.
like super like cool. It
Yeah,
just-
I don't want to rewatch
No,
that.
yeah.
It makes me think of like okay, so I was watching a video recently, and it's this guy who says, in college I watched way too much anime, and he says I tried to be that one mysterious like guy. You know,
Yeah.
there's always like a mysterious guy in anime
Yeah.
who just doesn't talk, and he seems to get all the pussy.
True.
And he's like, I tried to be that guy. He's like, it does not work at all.
It's like Sasuke and Naruto.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Sasuke is the perfect example because
Or
he
Vegeta.
doesn't talk,
But
and it's
Sasuke
just like
was strong, though.
everybody fucking.
Yeah, but
There's some
Sasuke was
people
strong.
like that.
That's why.
You me-
Sasuke was strong. That's why.
Do you remember
Yeah,
Emmanuel
those are the point.
Who?
in high school?
Who?
Carrière.
Yeah, Emmanuel. Why?
That was him. He wasn't
No.
talking. He wasn't talking a lot, but lots of girls like him, except when
Yeah.
like yeah.
No.
In the end, though, he was like smoking too much weed and people didn't like him. But before that, yeah,
No.
absolutely.
I don't know. I don't.
Everyone
I don't know
wanted to
that.
be friends with him. Same thing with Mallet.
Yeah, but
He
Manet
wasn't
was
speaking a lot. He was just sitting there in the corner.
But
and
that
everyone
does,
was like,
that
"Oh my
doesn't
God."
have to do with mystery. That's just him like showing his
Yeah.
6'2" charm. I don't.
Yeah, that's true.
I
That's
don't
true.
see the.
Okay, that's
I
true.
don't know what high school you went to.
Yeah.
I was like Manuel. I just thought he was that hippie that had the long
Exactly,
hair.
because no, I was.
Yeah,
I'm talking more
referring to
about before, like second.
Before that.
Yeah,
I don't even remember honestly.
I do.
But I mean, I won't speak for all girls, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
I don't think that girls go for the mysterious guy.
No, that's true.
No.
They just go for the sociable, charismatic, not courageous, but
I
like
wish.
Ballsy.
confident.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, yes, but sometimes they'll end up going for the confidence guys will end up being like
Yes.
the bullies
Assholes or
and the
whatever.
assholes because they show off as confidence, but they're just it's jerks.
Yeah, but they still the reason they get with girls isn't because they're assholes. It's because they're more like
Yeah, they're
they
more-
speak more and
Basically. So I wish it was like the confident one that's like super nice and whatever, but no, it's usually the one who like annoys the crap out of everyone.
But it's not because he's an asshole that he's confident.
I know, but it's just when it's like I know he's
sometimes it goes hand in hand.
basically.
Yeah, but I can see why though, because like if you're confident, then you can act like a douche, because you sort of feel like you're more entitled.
But I wish the girls would have been like, oh, let me go for the confident one that's not a douche, not the confident one that is a douche.
Yeah, but it's hard to differentiate one from the other, especially if he starts acting nice at the beginning.
True.
Because she might. Okay, so I think my theory is like what happens most of the time is they see a confident guy, and that's what they get. Like they gravitate towards.
Yeah.
And they start liking him, and then if they go out with him or whatever, well, then he might start acting like an asshole, but it's kind of too late.
Yeah.
Because she already likes him, and
I don't know for who I used to like. No idea. Don't say Chubby Chaser. I'm
no, I wasn't.
You were staring at me. I was like, 100%
You're just looking at her. He's like, please. Oh, he wants to wrap this up.
Yeah, I actually got to really real soon.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, this is we're at 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Well, that's good.
But it's fun. Yeah, I like
it actually
this.
passed fast.
Yeah, it did. All right. So, do you guys have any last words? Any?
No.
Happy holidays. That's what I want to say.
Yes. We're probably gonna post this after Christmas, so I apologize. But happy holidays, everyone. I hope you had a good one. Or you're having a good one. Depends on when we post. And yeah, have a good one.
All right.